You think What it do, baby boo? It is the Dr. Greenthumb Show live on Twitch, Discord, Kick, X, YouTube, and the home site, www.brealtv. To my right, the Concentrate King, Cali Blaze.
What up, what up, what up, what up?
that was like a Kung Fu Theater shot right there.
What, the mouth?
No, you squeezed off and the shot happened like seconds later.
There's no Knicks here.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Hold up. You're already in violation, son. The magic wand goes down.
Oh, sweet baby.
Sweet Jesus. To his right, the Brisket King.
You guys ready for the next pop-up?
Yeah. We got Dustin Bartz in the house, ready to pop it up.
The pop-up king.
Yes. Pop up, pop off. All right, we have the legendary Treehouse crew -1. We got Bolton Blombo and Bra Bra.
Yo, what up? Bart's actually told me today that he was planning another pop-up for all his fans.
I bet he did.
I did.
You know what I'm saying? We also have the strong one in the house, Strong Tone.
And so he should.
And so he should. Another pop.
What's up, everybody?
Pop up. We also have Mr. Milligram Z-Zone in here.
What's up, everybody? I'm surprised that I'll give it to you, Blaze, that you have not come in with no Knicks gear yet.
No,
If
I
No,
that
he
was-
said he wasn't going
won't
to.
do it. Yeah,
If that was my team,
you'd be doing it.
oh, the
Yeah.
moment we're only making first round LAFC playoffs, I'm coming in
Geared
black
up.
and gold, bro.
Yeah.
I might baseball head myself.
They got it.
But see, to Cali Blaze's
Yeah.
credit,
Yeah,
to Cali Blaze's credit, he's been a Knicks fan this
All my
whole
life.
time,
my whole life.
but he's never come in with Knicks gear.
That's right.
You know what I mean? So
Who did this with the
and,
Knicks
and,
cheers?
and he brought it up yesterday. He
That's
said, "Look,
great.
I'm a Knicks fan. I've been a Knicks fan, but it would be stank of me to start
Yep.
wearing the gear right now just because they went in."
That's bandwagon shit. Right?
You could do it next
Yeah,
year.
absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? You could totally
Yeah.
do it next year, but
I'll have those final hats for sale.
For sure. I'll get one.
I
I'll
bet
get
you
one,
will.
Collect it.
I bet
but
you
I
will.
won't rock it yet. But yeah, man, like I've never not been a Knicks fan. I just haven't had faith in the Knicks.
That doesn't
Yeah.
make
I
no
had
sense
lost
to
faith.
me, though, to not rock the stuff that you know what I mean? It doesn't make no sense that
Because
you're not
I've been here before, E-Zone, with the Knicks. We've been here. This is not
hold
like
up. Don't get wrapped up in that.
Okay.
Let's go Knicks.
Let's go Knicks.
That's all you gotta
Hey,
say.
man,
Let's go
real
Knicks.
talk, I in my life have never seen a team like this.
And it's been working, right?
Yes.
Let's go Knicks.
2 sweeps
Right.
in a row, bro.
Yes.
gonna cry?
Sweeps. Huh?
Are you gonna cry?
No, that's after
no,
they
that's
win.
not cry.
No, I
but
meant like
will
if they win.
celebrate,
That's after
bro.
they win.
That I will celebrate.
I'll
because
cry
I've been
for
with
you.
my
You
whole
know what I'm
life.
saying?
Have you ever cried when your team has one B?
No,
Meaning,
No, don't lie, be real.
no,
A little tear.
I have
when-
not. It's been elation, right?
What about
the Lakers? Put it this way: all my teams, the only one that took forever to get back in championship contention is the Dodgers, and then they came back killing it. You know what I mean? So, we waited some years, but it wasn't quite like the Knicks, right? And the Lakers, they got a culture for winning. There are pockets of years where they're not winning shit, but we remain faithful and we take the L's like we do, and then when the wins happen, we're so fucking elated. Like there's no time for tears. It's when a team like Cali Blazes that 27 years they ain't won one.
no. 27 years they haven't been to the championship.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
53 years they haven't won.
Right? How many?
53.
Okay, 53 years since they won one,
53.
right?
Lifetime.
So you will get guys like Spike Lee,
That's a whole C minus.
who will probably cry when they win. He'll be
Yeah.
happy, tears of joy type shit. You know what I'm
Haven't
saying?
won in a lifetime.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Haven't won in my lifetime.
I would imagine Tom Morello when the Cubs won their championship after being cursed for God knows how many years.
Babe Ruth.
He probably shed a tear. But me, they didn't program me with this
What about
this function.
what about when Kobe died? R.I.P.
I did shed one tear for Kobe. yeah.
That's different.
See, all right,
That's a
see,
loss.
That's not cheering though.
Right.
You're
I'm not
you're
saying that's
asking
cheering,
about.
but is this very humane of you?
They gave me one. They gave me one tear per event. You know what I'm saying? So I could shed one tear. My creators were very strict on this. Can't have flowing tears. It doesn't suit what they've built.
Crying is
Just
tiring.
saying. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, hey, salute to Medusa and Third World, new group case y'all don't know, Medusa's not new. She's a legend. She came to Shade 45, played some new songs. They're fucking amazing. And then she flipped the freestyle with Supernatural. They both killed it. Salute to both legends. And salute to, once again, Third World. Some Latino cats, you know what I'm saying? Their heritage is from Salvi. They're one of UE zone, but they are hip hop. I got to tell you, they came and dropped some bars and beats and killed it on Shade 45. I'm gonna have to bring them to the Greenthumb show to sit in, and maybe they'll drop them bars right here at the table, because phenomenal. There's a lot of Latino talent, or people are tired of the labels Latino and Hispanic because they're not really labels that really defined who we are as Spanish-speaking people. Yes,
I don't think many Latinos care. We're
Yeah.
not sensitive with that. You could say Latino. Nobody wants to be called Latinx.
No one wants Latin.
No one.
Or even Hispanic.
Yeah, that's another one too. But
We all have Spanish
Yeah.
roots because they were out there pillaging everybody and
did.
taking. So we do have the Spanish blood, but most of us that carry that Spanish blood are, have indigenous blood to whatever region you were from. I mean, so, indigenous bros. You know what I mean? But their ancestry is from Salvador, right?
Yeah.
And man, if you closed your eyes, you would think these are some cats from New York just dropping bars and beats. And that's dope. It reminds me of the Yodis, like how different they are. If you closed your eyes and you didn't know they were from LA, you would just think they were a dope hip hop group. You wouldn't be able to tell where they were from.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to listening to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna check him out.
And Homeboy is, does the Spanglish shit. He drops Spanish bars too. He's fucking, they're dope. Gotta tell you. Third World, go look onto them. They're on IG, third.world without the O. Know what I'm saying?
Third with the number.
Yeah, and both guys that make up the group. One is Tres Got Heat. That's his name, Tres Got Heat. And as in Tres, the number 3, right? And then the other homie that spits the bars, he goes by 1,000 Words. That's his name. 1,000 Words.
When did Yodi start up again? I feel like it wasn't that long ago, or they've been around like a decade or something.
No, Yodis have been around, but not. I don't think they've been
Like
around
a few
decade.
years, right?
A few years, yeah, for sure. And man, they're coming up, and I believe these cats will be the next one to come up. There's a lot of great, for the sake of labeling us for what we're used to at this point, Latinos out there that are coming out and ripping shit, and I love that.
Yodi's got their shit on point.
Yodi's got their shit on point. I'm telling you, these guys got their shit on point right here. You will like it. It's like very raw hip hop. If you like that raw hip hop shit, those boys will, they'll feed you the goods. You know what I'm saying? 3-course meal hip hop.
They're from LA?
They're from LA.
Nice.
And they're some of ours, gotta say it. But they did a phenomenal job. Homeboy came and plugged his rolling beat fucking machine in there. It's like this little tiny shit, and he popped it off, had his beats programmed in there, bang, and they fucking smashed it.
That's all you need.
That's all you need. You know what I'm saying? And they were not, they didn't hesitate. They're ready to flip. Like we say, meet the moment, be ready to meet the moment. They were totally ready meeting that moment, man. So hats off to them bros, man. Here you're doing another pop-up, Bart. Here you're popping it up one last time for the last time or for the second to last time.
I got to film a lot of videos of me cooking,
Uh-huh.
post them up and stuff. So there will be some pop-ups in the future because I got to cook the food and we got to get someone to eat it afterwards. So there definitely will be like 2 to 4 more pop-ups, but they're just not going to be that big in quantity as far as food. I'm just going to go and cook this food for this, video thing I'm doing. I'm making like a couple hundred videos of.
Are these gonna be AI videos?
No, but these are real videos with me in it. Showing you how to do it. There may be some AI afterwards when I edit them. I don't know, but
It's just Lego versions of showing
That,
how to
not-
cook.
not-
hey,
Lego,
that,
not
that, one,
Legos.
that one you did of V-Zone and his lady, that was awesome.
Oh yeah, the good. The head. That
was
would be
good.
like me, E-Zone. My head be sweating.
No, the way this guy looked into the camera too as it's happening. That's good.
Because he had been waiting for that.
I've waited so long for something.
That shit's good.
That was too good.
That was a good one.
Oh, shiny ass head.
that one was pretty funny.
Yeah, that was good. I thought it was good.
I did it while we were at that festival. So like she patted his head and then wiped it off clean.
That
That went on for a while. I finally had to get. It took me a minute to get my camera out, and it was still.
You gotta look good on camera, dog.
Hey,
Yeah,
it
you got to be camera ready.
Can't be
I
looking
love the
all
way
sweaty.
E-Zone's looking at him. Like, you scumbag.
He's like,
yeah, he's like, whoever's video.
That's the look of damn right. Somebody loves me and is taking care of me right now.
that was
right.
that was the number one comment on that post.
it's a flex
True love.
without flexing.
True
Yeah.
love.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the look of good to be loved.
Good to be
right.
loved. Yes. Yeah, man. Got up at 6 a.m. today, and I was gonna work out, and I thought, I'll just do it tomorrow because I'm fucking burnt. I've been having to do, a lot. Like, so yesterday, did Shade 45, then came here, and then after this, we had a rehearsal with Cypress, which is what I'm doing after this, going to rehearse with Cypress for upcoming European shows and whatnot. But it has been busy. But I can't complain. Busy's good. Busy's good.
Busy's good.
When someone's complaining that they're too busy, it's like, psh, man, if it was the flip side,
Yeah.
you'd be like, damn, I wish some shit was happening.
Yeah, when it's like when there's nothing coming in, even like for no matter what business it is, if you really love what you do and you really like are a hustler, you feel like that shit is the worst, dog. Like when it's non-busy.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
you
no,
really feel, so it's like I'd rather be overwhelmed than for me to have that liberty of saying like, fuck, what do I do now?
Well, not busy is dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what we call not busy. Dead.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, it feels like death. It feels like you're stuck. You know what I mean? And so that's why some of us really always keep working. We don't stop because, to be in idle mode feels like death.
It is our purpose to stay working.
Yeah.
Don't stop, everybody out there. Keep going, man.
I mean, take little breaks,
Take a break.
to reset.
You got to do that.
But you got to get back on the deal.
Yep.
Right,
Yeah,
Bart?
yeah, I'm usually always busy. It's just that I have like the luxury of not having a wife and a kid. So even if I'm really busy, it's like there's time where
That's a luxury.
it is a luxury, but it's a fortunate situation.
All right. Fortunate, yes,
Yeah.
for you.
But because of that, even if I'm really busy, I still think I just have time to do stuff like for myself.
Yeah.
Usually. I mean, or that's how I do the barbecue business because there's no one there calling me on the phone where am I at 3 a.m. I'm just sitting there cooking barbecue.
He made sure he can't have a son, bro. He got
He got the Vass.
yeah.
All right.
He told us.
So you didn't want a little Bart's dad, show me how to use the smoker.
No. I mean, when I was
He said no.
when I was 21, I had that decision made. I didn't need.
No,
Oh, you decided at 21.
Yeah.
I can't believe they let you do that.
It didn't. I had to.
They made you wait,
It
right?
cost me a lot of money to find the right doctor that would do it.
Oh, you went bootleg.
So I
He said you went-
just paid him. I didn't use my insurance.
Was he Indian?
No, he was a white guy, and I paid him like almost $5,000.
You know they could reverse this now.
Yeah.
I don't want to reverse.
You don't want to reverse it.
I get a check to make sure it's still in operation. 'Cause it can fix itself.
He said there's only going to be one Bart's.
My brother I have a niece and nephew. They're cool. I get to hang out with them. I don't need one of those. At my house.
Does your mom or father ever hit you with, when are you going to settle down and have kids?
They've given up on that now.
They've given up on that. How many years have they given up on this?
I would say after I turned 40, I think they pretty much knew that.
After you turned 40?
Yeah, that was like 9 years ago. So,
Yeah.
Your damaged goods after 40?
No, I just figured that they said it enough times, I guess, because they don't believe I got a vasectomy. That's the whole thing.
Oh, they think you're lying
They
about
think
it.
I'm not even telling the truth.
What if he just whipped out his? Hey, look, see the scar? Wow.
That'd be very inappropriate.
Yeah.
To your parents, absolutely.
I
It'd be
don't-
like, get out of my house.
Yeah, I don't think that needs to be necessary. They believe it, I think now, but I don't need. I'd rather just be concentrated on financing what I got to do myself versus having to deal with 2 or 3 other people.
Well, you got a vision, and that's good. You know what I mean? You know what you want. You know what you don't want, and that's good because most people don't have that. So no one should knock you for the fact that this is what you chose for yourself.
Kids are like jobs, though. They're part of your life extension. You need these people in your life to give you that boost.
What do you mean?
In the end, that gives you purpose. It gives you reason to be around.
What, a wife and kids?
Family and
I'll agree with that. Yeah.
I have a brother. I have parents. They're still around.
Yeah.
So, I hang out with them a lot more than.
But yeah, there's plenty of successful
else.
people that never marry or have kids. That is a fact. You know what I mean? They're driven for that. Like there's a lot of actresses that never had a kid, never will, because they want to keep working. They don't want to change anything. They don't want to have to change their schedule and shit like that. And some dudes as well. Like I'm not going to put a kid in the world because I am focused on A, B, and C. And if that happens, it's going to take away from A, B, or B and C. And I cannot. I mean, there's some people very focused on their career like that.
My inside voice keeps hearing Bart's inside voice yelling, he wants kids.
Well, it doesn't say that. It's more like.
Is Bart's inside voice lying to you right now?
I don't know.
I was just thinking, like, if I ever had kids and a wife, I know I wouldn't be sitting here right now at this table talking to you.
Duh.
So, like, I'm glad.
Are you saying we wouldn't be friends,
Well,
Bart?
I don't even think I'd done barbecue. I wouldn't.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
I went broke like about 7 different times doing different businesses, trying to make them happen.
And you did this out of necessity.
Well, I did this after the last business. It didn't
Out
go
of
broke. It just like it went past its time. It didn't need to be doing it no more.
Right.
So then I am doing barbecue because all my other businesses were like computer related stuff.
The briskets are your kids
And
now.
so, yeah, so I started doing the barbecue, and that's how I met you guys. But I know there's no way I've been doing barbecue because no wife will have my business. No wife would let me sit there.
You never know. Maybe she loves it like you do. Maybe she's like a
Texas.
barbecue head. Maybe she's a better smoker than you. Who knows? But because you shut it all down. Let me ask Steph this though, because you brought this up. Do you get the voices in your head to settle down and have kids?
I've thought about it, but I mean, I'm 55 going on 56 now. I'm not worrying about that part anymore.
Talk to Al Pacino.
Well, he's only a few years behind us.
I'll be 50 next
You could be
year.
a Joey Diaz.
Look at Al Pacino and Robert De Niro. They're 80s.
Spitting out kids right now.
Kids in the 80s, pumping them out.
Joey Diaz had a kid at 56.
Well, I know this. Life is wild, and this is nothing ever ruled out. So, maybe.
So, no dreams of a little Steph Tone that you could play, teach him how to play 7-string?
I mean, no, I don't have any dreams of this. No.
No dreams. All
But,
right.
I don't have an opposition to it
Right.
like Dustin does.
Ah, okay, I see. You're not. It's not something that you're working towards, but it's not something you're against.
Yeah, I'm
close
not
the door
working
on.
towards it.
Okay.
I have, actively avoided it, for financial reasons is really kind of what it all boiled down to,
Yeah, it's expensive to have kids,
yeah.
and let alone one kid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But I have learned through all of this, that if I could go back again and make this decision over, I would have kids at a young age and start over that way.
Yeah.
Because I think that way, what I say is when you have them young, you have a chance to see the progression of your family.
Right.
Right.
If
And you
you're
get
lucky-
a chance, and you
yeah.
can play with the kids.
That's right. If you're lucky, you get to see the grandkids and the great grandkids.
Yeah. There's a dude that we used to hang out with, Sendog and myself, and his father was probably like 69 years old, going, about to hit 70, and his youngest son in the lot of the family was fucking 6 years old,
Wow.
and he had if I'm not mistaken, 5 to 6 boys. There was no girls, all
Yeah.
males, and the youngest one before he passed was, he grew up. He lived some years. He was a big weed head. He educated me on a couple things. Like the way I smoke comes from him. But yeah, he was popping them off at 69. You say, and that's younger than De Niro and Al Pacino.
10 years younger.
10 years younger. So like you could do it, but are you willing?
Yeah, you're not.
Are you willing to like go through the shit like at 60, 70 years old where the kid's waking up at 3 in the morning and having to deal with that?
They got like 9 babies.
Well, those guys got nannies and babysitters.
Yeah.
But our dude's father did not.
Right.
Mother had to deal with that. Oh, you're gonna deal with that. Yeah. He wasn't getting up at 3 in the morning. He's like, I'm 69 years old.
Yeah.
You're gonna deal with it.
He wakes up at 3:30.
Why are they hesitant to like have them after? Is it because you don't want to be old dad, or does it come?
Well, that's one thing. But women are at risk after they hit, what is it, 40?
Women are. We're not though. We can belt them out till we.
We could keep going. It's just some women. I think after 40, if it risks their lives.
Their physical well-being is in risk because of just the delivery.
And there are some women that that are having kids at 40 and after 40 and having some success, but
lots of them.
But it's not like the overwhelming number that might be on the other end of it.
There's more now than there was in the past.
Yeah. Well, technology is and medicine is different now. So, what was capable, what was not possible maybe 10, 20 years ago is more possible now than it ever was. So.
Women can have babies up until menopause. Some women don't hit menopause till their mid-50s, but they have less and less eggs. It's harder to actually get pregnant, but they can get pregnant up until menopause.
Yeah, you could just put them in the freezer, and then that way.
Yeah, they could freeze them.
Yeah, that way, in case you're just like, I fucked up, I waited too long.
And at that point, if that point she can't have them, you can go to a surrogate.
You get
Even
a Juno.
If you could, it might be better when you're older to risk your wife's life. Like if you have her egg and your sperm, still your child, you don't need to risk your wife's life.
Just someone else's oven.
So and they're younger. They're made for it at that age usually.
You don't got to deal with none of the.
Listen, we're gonna put all bun in your oven.
Exactly.
Right.
But that sounds like the best plan, dude. Your wife doesn't get fat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just like this young chick.
Well, it's not about that. It's her health.
What do you mean it's all about that, dog?
It's all about her health.
Your wife to get fat.
Well, come on. It's about the health.
God is shaking his head like,
no. Vanity is vanity. And yes, we all like things that attract us. But like more than anything, you got to be worried about your wifey's health.
No, 100%. I'm just saying. Like,
I know.
I never thought about that. You're like, damn, she never has to get fat, huh?
Yeah.
It figures you'd be the one to say that, though. You know what I mean? That doesn't surprise me one bit. But
taking a little clone, dude.
And this all started from my man's vast job over there. You know what I'm saying?
All the way to Tortas.
At 21. You know what I mean? Like not many people, not too many young men do that at 21. You were very decisive about that.
Well, they don't.
I just saw all the stupid stuff I was doing.
Well, you had to pay cash,
and I didn't want to.
Were you afraid you were going to impregnate some chick because you were reckless?
I was very, very afraid of that.
You wanted to be reckless,
and so I mean, I protected myself, but back in my early teens and way past 21. I got more reckless after 21 once I got the vasectomy. So,
wow.
Because it was like,
I
did a lot of partying, and the last thing I wanted some chick that I met at some club to like knock on my door.
You were plowing hooers.
And find, of course.
Oh yeah, DJ money bags.
I mean, I used to, back when bottle service first started, $500 a bottle at Las Vegas.
Yeah.
You were tossing it up.
I used to have the best time. I was the only guy making money at that time, and we were,
out of your friend circle.
Almost all, some worked for me, so they made money too. But they all were like either working for me or they didn't have any money, but they're the homies from back when I was in like.
So you looked out for them.
I took care of everybody.
Yeah,
the Gator don't play that shit.
But back then it was like it wasn't that much money compared to nowadays. Nowadays they want crazy money at these clubs, but back then it was like $500, $250. You bought a bottle, you were 3 bottles, and you got a VIP right in the front. So for like $1,000. Yeah. You and your homies were like having the best time ever.
I can't imagine.
And every chick wanted to come over there because that was like the new thing. It was like
barbecue.
When bottle service started.
I'm trying to still wrap my head around the level of hooer you have to be associated with to get a vasectomy at 21 years old. This is a whole new caliber of hooer I've never heard of.
That's man hooer.
Vasectomy at 21. This is some.
The doctor must have I wonder what the doctor did. He's like, this is
shit.
Did you like this stops the babies and STDs? He's like, no, just the
Just the baby.
Just the babies. Don't worry about it.
I protected myself from STDs. I was just afraid.
You got lumpy balls.
I was just afraid.
You got warty balls.
That would hit late for him over there. That he was living reckless, B, but at the same time responsible. It's like a yin and yang. He's over here trying to plow everything, but he had the wherewithal to cut the nuts.
Yep,
Well, not
kids.
not off.
There was a lot of drinking back then.
Yeah.
I don't believe you.
A lot of drinking. A lot of Vegas trips.
All right, so
I went to Vegas like
if
every.
the option would have been no vasectomy, but in order for you not to get to get an operation, it would have been to get castrated. Would you have still done it?
No.
If he would have get castrated, he wouldn't be able to do all that stuff.
Terrible.
People get mixed up with castration and vasectomies that they're the same thing. They're not. You get castrated.
One's cutting a tube, the other one's cutting the nuts off.
You ain't doing nothing after that. You're a eunuch basically after
You
that.
are, yeah.
Yeah. Which means you can't get that shit rocking.
No, there's nothing. They cut your whole dick off. They castrate your
Oh,
whole shit. You basically have a mangina from there on in.
You're like a Barbie doll.
Yeah, you're half
Ken.
Yeah,
you're
a
half a
Ken.
tranny away once you get clipped.
You just got a scar, no balls, nothing.
Yeah, gone.
Just
Smooth.
a fucking
And I guess you pissed. I don't even know how.
No,
you
I
pissed.
think
don't know.
I
tube. They put you on a tube.
there's probably two forms of castration.
One balls only, like neutered.
Yeah, there's that,
Okay.
and you can't. There's no function
Yeah.
after that apparently. But what you're talking about is
Full castration.
wiping the slate clean, full
Damn.
cast.
Right, smooth.
Yeah, no.
Smooth operator. No way.
Dude.
He's a smooth operator.
Imagine back in Bart's day, he'd roll up to the club and some suave shit. You know what I mean? And the Sade fucking shit pops on when he walks into the
Yeah.
club.
Got like a male camel toe going.
Oh wow,
Oh my god.
that's.
What
I didn't want to imagine that.
what songs were in your playlist back then when you were DJing? You remember?
I only DJed like once or twice. I told you that. It was mainly I had the setup, and then like we had the neighborhood Crips that lived in the Long Beach area where we had the fraternity house come and DJ our parties and use my equipment because that was the only way that they weren't causing problems is if we let them into our parties because they usually live in this house across the street.
So they took your
So-
party
so
over.
they were really nice. I can say this. We never had any problems at my party. Once they started coming over there, no one in the neighborhood messed with us. One time someone stole my stereo and they found it.
They got it
They
back.
got it back and it was dropped off at my house.
Nice.
And they just wanted to come there and have a good time with all the college chicks.
How do you
know?
think they found
You were
it?
the provider.
I was. That's what I was. I had the DJ equipment. I'm like, hey, you want to do it? I don't even need to figure out how to do this now. You guys can take over. So, like I said, I bought one or two records. I think when I first got the DJ set up, but then they just bring in their crates and have a good time. And they watched over us too to make sure nothing happened to our house half the time.
Wow.
That's good. I mean, hey, get down with the neighborhood dudes and make sure you're cool with them, and they'll look out for you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
DJ Moneybags had a squad.
Yeah.
We had some interesting times in that fraternity house.
Bet you did.
It was right behind VIP Records down there in Long Beach.
Yeah.
They used to have that place down there.
Yes, there's parts of Long Beach that are very active with the shits. And then there's very nice parts of Long Beach.
It's a big city, man.
Oh man, what's this?
It's really gay too, and I didn't know that. Like, and I'm
A lot
not
of-
even-
yeah, a lot of
No,
gay,
like
too.
I wasn't saying that negative. Like when I moved out here, I was looking for a place to live, and I had never, we have a Long Beach in Long Island, which is cool. I'm like, oh, there's one here. This is Snoop's, whatever.
Yeah.
Went there, it's beautiful. They have all these condos that are on the water over there. I was like, all right, let me go check it out. I went into this building, and I'm not exaggerating. You want to talk about discrimination? The guy straight up asked me, "Are you gay or straight?" I'm like, "Straight? Why?"
Get the
He goes,
fuck outta
"No,"
here.
he's like, this is a predominantly gay building. He was like, and I'm just letting you know that. And from there on in, he basically like showed it to me, but didn't even pay attention. Like, walk through, you're not getting.
You didn't bother.
Well,
asking,
because he
like,
probably knew that.
I didn't know it was like that.
because he probably knew you were going to be interested, so it was all obligatory at that
He
point.
just basically was like acting like you're not getting this place after that. Like he didn't.
I don't get why you didn't bother asking why they let Bolton live there then.
He's the HOA president.
Eyes
I didn't
cold.
even know where I moved when I first moved to Long Beach. I moved there, and then all of a sudden, like a year later, there's like rainbow crosswalks everywhere. But no, it's a really chill area. It's like right next to the beach. LA love
Bolton's
it.
the HOA
They,
president in that
you
building.
literally go on Snapchat or Instagram and you go to like location. It'll literally say Gayborhood on the location.
Wow.
The neighborhood
Like,
is
that's what
really
they call
nice.
it.
Hey,
I
but
love that.
Yeah, it's a
they-
nice area.
Hey, they keep it clean and nice though. You know
it's
what I mean?
real nice over there.
That's awesome. There's a spot in Long Beach where the papered up people live, or at least some of them. Bixby Hills. That's
Oh,
where
that's
all
right there. That's where
Yeah.
he's at.
Yeah, those
Right
are,
by it.
yeah, that's like this gated community of all the ballers in the city. Right, Bolton?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's where the mansions are
Yeah.
in Long Beach, but
I've
they
never
are
seen that.
expensive.
Yeah,
know
because
what I
a tiny little 700 square foot house is over $1 million if it's in the right place.
Yeah.
The
Those
ones
tiny
all
little
along the
houses.
water are amazing.
Yep.
All those on Ocean.
Oh yeah, on Ocean those are.
All those water properties are cool till the ocean starts throwing up.
Oh, it's got to really throw up because they're up a good 100 feet from the water.
They
Yeah,
don't-
I could imagine people being sort of slightly paranoid living so close to the water, but I think that that's people newly trying to do it, right? People that live there, they've already embraced the fact that it could happen. It's probably not going to happen. So I'm totally happy right here because this is where I want to be. I need to be by the ocean. There are ocean people that need to live by it. And it doesn't matter if they live in a big house, small house. They just need to be by it.
I like being by it.
Yeah, you've always been by it. I remember the crib in Redondo. It was like literally 2-minute walk to the fucking
Yeah,
to the
bottom
water.
of my street.
Yeah, when I lived in Venice, I was 10 minutes away from the water.
Fuck that shit.
Yeah. Well, you're not a water guy. I'm not necessarily the guy that's going to get in the ocean, but I don't mind being by it.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, it's very zen. You could meditate right there on the beach. You know what I mean? Because look, here's the thing: if the weather is nice, no crazy shit is gonna happen. It's only if something crazy happened where that water might rise up.
Yeah, if the ocean acts up, I mean, the ocean's going to win 100. You're never going to beat it.
Yeah, but that goes the same for any natural disaster.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So, like you
yeah,
earthquake.
absolutely.
You could live 100 miles, have an earthquake or a tornado or a hurricane, and just destroy, and it's over. You're dead.
Yeah.
You're done.
Yeah.
So
A
natural
blizzard.
disasters are unpreventable.
Yeah, but I'm sure like if you'd be safe by the watery zone, you don't want to go in it, but you'd be safe by it. You know what I mean?
Be all good. You love it.
So a
Fresh
typhoon
air all the
shows up.
time.
Till a typhoon shows up.
It's like 10 degrees cooler.
10 degrees cooler.
Yeah, that's the nicest
You
part.
just got to
over there.
deal with the gray mornings. You
Yeah,
have
the
that
gray mornings. Yeah,
Gray
Then it
morning.
usually clears up about
I don't.
11,
I don't
12.
mind that.
12,
though.
and you got sun.
I don't mind the gray mornings.
Yeah.
Shit, let's
Oh.
go. That's cool for
I,
me.
I like it when I'm barbecuing. It's gray in the morning. That way, it's not hot and
Yeah, not
sweaty.
dumb.
Yeah,
And like, yeah, I'm
you
all
could
about
work
that.
out in that weather, and you're not like so.
It's way to
you know.
go.
Yeah, yeah, I don't mind it.
Like Long Beach is huge. People don't realize how big the city is.
No, Long Beach is fucking long, son.
Oh no, I didn't realize it was that big. Shit.
Yeah, it's massive.
It's like 500,000 people.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's a powerhouse city, and people don't talk about it so much. And I believe a lot of our military artillery once was parked in Long Beach. You know,
We got military
still-
up and down the whole coast.
the whole coast,
yeah.
but Long Beach was one of the main spots for
Yeah.
our
Like the
ammunition
Navy.
and stuff
Yeah,
like
all
that.
Ammunition.
Yeah, and I think some of the ships too.
Yeah.
Can't remember which ones, but yeah, a lot.
Everything's down south by like San Clemente, below there. You have the Navy, you have
Marines,
Marines,
Navy.
yep, Pendleton,
Yep.
and then you can. A lot of people, when you're driving, we see the exercises.
Yeah, you
the
could see 'em doing it, yeah.
Helicopters dropping the guys off, or picking them up, or dropping them in the water. You'll see them parachuting into the water and then swimming to the beach, like
And all
crazy.
and all the jets, those are all
Oh,
the
yeah.
Marines.
Miramar, if you drive a little further down south on the 15 on Miramar, you can actually pull over. There's an exit and there's an overpass. You park over there. You can watch them literally take off, and from there, it's really cool. Like, and they're active. So if you like that, kind
Yeah,
of
oh,
shit,
every day.
go check it out because it's cool. You'll be like a little kid.
Yeah, you can watch them do maneuvers out there and shit. I mean, all the branches are out there. So,
It is.
and we've seen him, like Callie Blaze said. There's been times we've seen him going through all that shit, and it's quite a sight when you're watching him go through that.
Yep.
The training that it takes to be in that particular branch.
Yeah.
It's awesome. Salute to all those that put their lives on the line
Damn right.
and dedicate themselves to doing that for us.
So we could just fucking chill.
We salute you.
We salute you.
Great.
Yes.
We do.
Oh.
Pedro.
Did you pop up on a Memorial Day or did you just chill out?
No, I helped one of my friends at the Long Beach Barbecue Festival.
Oh, okay. You went to okay. All right.
I donate
I heard about that.
my time to help them out.
I heard about that festival. I missed out on it because I had shit going on that I could not get out of. But
You would
I heard there was really good food.
There was a lot of really good food. There's a 2-part episode of High and Hungry. First part drops on Friday, and part 2 drops next week. It's because 3 different camera angles, a lot of new vendors, a lot of new food. I was really impressed that I mean, there's a place for everything there. They even had, I know it doesn't sound like it would be in the same sentence, but they had somebody even had halal barbecue.
Oh wow.
Yeah, which I mean, that's like I guess
never
the
even
most
heard of
version of
Yeah.
like
Well, it's just
kosher.
it's
Or something,
it's
but-
blessed protein.
Yeah,
Yes.
he's like you said, it's basically the Muslim.
Yeah,
kosher
so
of
and
kosher.
they had everything but pork, and then that guy kept it really authentic because they had this he even had like Turkish sodas and stuff like that. So then those things are made with with like actual cane sugar. So the soda just tasted like a 90s soda, you know?
Yeah.
It was great. They had a lot of there was a lot of links. Honestly, for me, the links were the fucking stars, bro.
Yeah.
I enjoyed all the different kind of links. They had the old school. I've never seen a steer get cooked in an open fire by Titus
Whole
Smoker.
beef, yeah.
Yeah.
Titus Smoker had there with like four. It was a 4-way collab, and they were making. You ever had like beef consommé, like from Macau?
Yes. It's
Like
really good.
beef consommé, like I mean, it's usually like goat or type like that, but like it's like beef, and they were getting down, bro. They had pigs there the next day. The sweets were there too. But I played it smart though, because I couldn't last year. Everybody tried to give me a tray, and I just can't eat that much food.
Yeah.
So I just literally told them, I was like, listen, just cut me a piece of your best thing, and I can eat it here because I got other people to see. And if you feel like giving me more, then I'll just share it with everybody. And then some of them hooked up everybody, and some of them just hooked up like being the camera guys, which is cool because I didn't even gain no weight.
Yeah,
I was happy about that. I was just like, oh man, I was scared.
Well, if you're doing the all protein deal, this is the place to go.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You don't want who's doing that diet? Someone like lost a lot of weight doing that straight protein diet. It was Waffle.
My mother.
Hold on. It's Waffle.
He's
Christian.
still doing it.
He's still doing it. He did all protein, no carbs,
Carnivore.
no nothing, carnivore diet, and he lost a lot of weight.
It's
and you'll
healthy.
keep it off. She's been on it for 2 years and went from like diabetic to perfect blood,
Yeah.
high cholesterol, but they don't care. That diet tells you, and it's true. Your brain is 75% made of cholesterol.
Yeah,
So
you
it's
need
like,
the cholesterol.
You need it, but
There's good cholesterol.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. There's good and bad, but it works. It's just not easy because you can only eat foods that are derived from animal, and it's got to be whole. Meaning, if you drink milk, it has to be whole milk. If it's no low fat anything, full fat everything, meat only. No, you can eat eggs and stuff, but mostly everything else you can't eat that shit. No, not even vegetables, not even salad. Like that's against carnivore diet.
Depending on
Come
who
from an
you
animal,
are,
if it didn't come from an animal, then it ain't on your diet.
if you just eat living foods, you're gonna be fine. It's that we're all addicted to
process.
processed food.
Yeah.
Correct. It is.
That's the part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He looks good, man. Waffle looks good,
He does, man.
Yeah.
He lost a lot of weight, bro. From the first time I saw him, I was like, holy shit.
but he doesn't look like drawn.
Ozempic. He doesn't look Ozempic.
He doesn't. Yes.
Exactly.
There
He
it is.
doesn't look Ozempic.
Yes. He
He
looks
just
like
he lost weight.
well, protein from red meat and
Keeps your muscle on.
Yes.
And
it does.
Ozempic, you lose that muscle because a lot of people don't, because you lose your appetite so much, they don't intake enough protein. So they're losing more muscle than fat. That's
Yeah.
why their faces get
They get
caved
runner's
in.
body too.
Yeah, and it's not good. You have to be working out and eating. Even when you're not hungry, you have to get that protein in or you lose that muscle mass.
Yeah.
Because there's people who need, Manjaro and Ozempic because of their blood sugar.
Right.
So as long as they're using it right, it's not bad. It's the people who are extremely overweight who are abusing it and not realizing your body still needs a certain amount of nutrients. So
Absolutely.
when it loses it so fast and so much muscle, bro, what in the George Michael earrings is going on with those? What are those?
Bro,
Those are like
They're
80s
called
rock band.
They're called the Careless Whispers.
bro.
What are they? I can't see it from here.
They're these fucking earrings. Can I fucking say what they are?
Yes,
Fuck,
go
bro.
ahead. Go ahead.
They're these earrings that Pokemon did a collaboration with this jeweler.
Oh,
and-
even gayer. Holy shit. Sorry.
but it's these rose gold, like it's a character, and it's like it's actually pretty cool. It's a for the people that know, it's a Mew, and the fucking tail is the actual hoop.
Yeah.
And it's pretty. I don't know. I thought they were badass.
Yeah. In the 80s, you would have been rocking, bro. Those were definitely cool. Like, look, see what in the
I
joint.
never want to dance
The
again.
big ass earrings. That's why he was known for that shit.
He's rocking them now.
Yeah.
Guilty E-Zone's got no rhythm, and he doesn't. I've seen him dance.
He's got no rhythm.
Don't dance.
Shit.
So wait, when you go, do you ever go dancing with your chick?
No.
that don't
Oh,
surprise
man, you
me.
should.
No.
That doesn't surprise me. Has she ever
I mean,
wanted
I
to go
have
dance?
like when we're out, like when we went on vacation, we went out there and
Does she chuckle when you dance?
no, she just explains it. Like, then I fucking figure it out how to get with it.
I don't have dancing coordination. Like I could see myself in my brain doing it, but it doesn't translate to the feet or
Hey,
nothing.
in the end, right? If you just keep it simple with the nice, easy two-step, and you don't do nothing complicated, that's dancing too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't dance.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. What was I
That's-
just
I'm
watching?
trying to imagine you dance.
You don't want to see it.
I
Can we
definitely
get?
don't.
I can see him square
Can you do?
Yeah.
Can you do an AI version of you dancing? That would be.
It would look. It
awesome.
would look great.
Yeah, I'd
Sure.
like to see that.
It would look awesome if I did an
He'd be
I've
more-
seen all those though.
I feel
They-
like
Yeah.
Barty, if you were to do any dancing, it'd be like square dancing.
Mm. That that would be something.
Because
But
the barbecue's not that far, so like
what if
the hoedown or
what if
something.
you did an AI
See him at a
version?
shindig.
What if we saw AI version of Bart's popping and breaking, dog, and killing it?
He could
Like,
do that
oh,
easy. He just take
Yeah.
a picture and
It's very-
turns it
pretty
into it.
easy.
Yep.
I've never made my own, but because I've seen the others though that people do of the band, and they got the whole band and we're all dancing and shit. I'm like, damn, that's
Nice.
hilarious.
Yeah. Yeah. I can imagine, Bart's and E-Zone on a dance off.
Oh boy.
That would be crazy.
Looking like Elaine from Seinfeld.
She's the judge.
Oh, she should be the
She'd
worst.
be the
dancer
judge,
in the
you know what I'm
world.
saying?
You guys really like Seinfeld, huh?
Bro, it was
Seinfeld's-
my era. We
Seinfeld's
watched it.
pretty funny.
No, because well, I mean, Ray's like the only person my age that I know that like loves that show.
Because Ray knows good cinema and
Does.
TV. He's got a good palate.
No, Seinfeld is funny. When
Yeah.
when it was first out,
Absolutely.
I had no time to watch it. So I wasn't really into it because I was
What was it,
constantly
like 89 and then 90?
Probably-
I think something like that.
somewhere around that time.
90s.
90.
Yeah, the 90s.
I think it started late 80s.
I don't think so.
I'm going to say late 80s.
First episode was July 5th, 89.
Oh,
was it?
right in there on the cusp.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
At that time, we were working on demos. We were like, doing all this shit. We weren't watching much TV at that point, so I didn't get into Seinfeld till way fucking later.
Reruns. You got
But I
to
don't
do
think
a
Yeah.
rerun.
Yeah, pretty much.
But
And
even when it came out, I don't think everybody.
George
did.
Costanza's character is hilarious.
It's Larry David.
Yes.
Larry David.
Yeah, totally. His freakouts are the best.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
That
Like
was-
he had the best fucking TV freakout of anyone on TV.
yeah, it was great.
Like the ramp up.
Curb
he's
Your
good.
Enthusiasm's funny as shit, too.
Yeah,
It's
that's
cringy.
fucking hilarious.
It is. It's cringy. He'll make you cringe from the shit. he
Yeah, it's
does,
hard to
but
watch
it-
that.
There you go. It is
Dude,
hard. 'Cause
sometimes-
it's so cringy, but you got to get over it.
when,
Just
when, he,
laugh,
when he
but
thinks his racism is being correct, and
Correctly
he's like, he's
racist.
seen nothing wrong.
Absolutely.
People are just like, dude, you're fucking out of line here.
Hey, what's dope about that show is that they don't have a script for it.
Yeah.
They talk about, okay, what is the direction that we're going in,
And then improv.
and then it improv
Yep.
everything. That's genius.
I think that like if somebody's like a comedic actor and you work like that, that's you're good at what you do. Like if somebody just gives you the premise
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
just like, hey, like this is what the situation is, the topic, and you're like, all right, how would you play about it? And you were able to sell it like a Chris Farley or like a
Right.
Tommy Chong or Cheech and Chong,
Yeah.
which like a lot of that shit they say it was improv. That's the best, man. That's how you know you're
Yeah.
naturally
Some-
good at it. If you can
sometimes-
just turn it on and just turn it off.
Because you might in that moment think of something that's better than what the writer had
Right.
written for you, or if you're the writer, what you wrote.
Yeah.
Who's the guy from Animal House? forget his name.
The
Yeah.
guy who created Animal House.
The guy the main actor, Jim Belushi. Like
John Belushi.
Oh yeah,
John Belushi. He's one of those guys too that there's a big parts where they would just
Absolutely.
just let him do what he needs to do. And
Oh, yeah.
those are some of the best right there. Like when
That's when you get people's best work, when you
Yeah.
give them that creative lane to let them do what they think fits.
I think in like Mrs. Doubtfire, there's a scene where the beginning scene where he's singing and he's playing with the action figures and
Never seen it yet.
like you never seen Mrs.
No,
Doubtfire? I had to
never
really
saw
come
it.
back to that. What the fuck? Okay, we'll come back to that. But
Yeah.
there's an opening scene where he's playing with these dinosaurs and he's singing these fucking songs because he's doing voiceovers
and he ad-libbed all
and
that.
the ad libs, and it's the funniest shit. But I don't think none of that was like. It was just like, okay, you're gonna sing this song, you're gonna play with the dinosaurs, but he like sold it.
Well,
'Cause
yeah.
that was like it was seeing like the genie from Aladdin in person because he was like singing along, playing with the dinosaurs, and I think a big part of that was improv, man.
And you know, the thing is about Robin Williams is that he did a lot of improv comedy. He didn't just do stand-up. He did situational comedy.
I was gonna say he comes from that.
Well, look, he started with Richard Pryor. Like Richard Pryor had a show for a time, and he did all these up-and-coming comics, Robin Williams being one of them. So he was already like doing situational comedy and sketch comedy. And then he started doing like the improv shit. And then when they brought Laugh-In back, right? They brought a different version of Laugh-In with a younger cast and new people. And he was on that cast. So he had so much experience that a guy like that who was just naturally funny talking to him without any jokes, right? He could improv and go anywhere, and they would just let him cook because he had that ability. You know, not every comic has that, but he definitely had that.
Yeah.
But look, he'd been working on this type of shit like early on. I mean, 1977 with Richard Pryor.
Wow.
You know, that you could say the way that the Wayans brothers found Jim Carrey,
Yeah.
Richard Pryor found Robin Williams.
You'll get the freedom to improv if you're good. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
Everybody tries it. If they have success, they'll allow you to continue. You try it and you fail,
Stick to the
back.
writers.
Yeah, hold back, homie.
It's like SNL. Is that like mostly improv?
No,
Oh no.
but
okay.
some-
No, those
Sometimes-
are skits. But
well,
sometimes it
they're-
turns into it.
they're sketches, but I would imagine that within the sketch that's written, sometimes they do improv, and they just follow each other. And when someone goes off script, sometimes you could tell by it was so funny that these motherfuckers are cracking. They're about to laugh at this shit because they weren't ready for it. You see that every now and then, but there are some that go off script, but mostly all that shit is written. They're reading the cards right there if they don't have it memorized, the lines in their head. So that one's very on script, but I would imagine certain comedians have gone off script now and then. It's an art form when they could do that and keep it funny and keep it within the context of the sketch.
There are people that have that natural ability, and then others.
I feel like Will Ferrell got that ability. Like he don't need a script. You could just tell him the premise, and he'll dig something out. Like the way, like there's comedians that are like the way that Supernatural could pull out a rhyme just out of anywhere, any given time. You know what I mean? It's not just about him being OG. It's about a certain ability.
Yeah,
yes.
definitely.
And there are comedians like that where you put them on the spot, and they don't even have to rock one of their written things. They could just make you laugh because they could tap into something.
Yeah, John C. Riley too.
Not all of them have this ability.
You know, with Will Ferrell, you said that. You know he's like that because when you watch any like blooper scenes, he's done it like 10 different ways, and they're all hilarious.
Yeah.
They just pick the best one. So like in Anchorman.
Yeah.
So like you'll see so many blooper clips,
And that's
they're
him going off.
hilarious.
And that's him going off the script.
100%, and they're all funny. And he just did it different ways each time, and they picked the one they thought would work. But that's what I mean. He freestyles it, and
He could
it's
tap
great.
in. Yeah.
Definitely.
That would be a dope. That would be a dope show to watch. Comics freestyle the snap. You know what I mean? Like there's no written shit. There jokes on tap right there.
Chappelle could do that.
Yeah, what's his name? The guy who looks absolutely like he's dead, dying. The roast master.
Like if
What's
yeah,
the-
Jeff Ross.
Jeff
Jeff
Ross.
Ross.
Like if you
He's got a
like
battle show.
if they did like if there was a comedian that did like Supernatural and said, "Hey, Bartz, give me a premise, right? Just give me a topic," and he gives you barbecuing, and he was able to make a fucking snap off of barbecuing right in that moment without having to even think about it. Or if you told him, concentrates, and be able to fucking pull a joke off the rip, off
right.
concentrates. You know,
Whose line is it? That's an exact example.
it's like Wayne Brady's probably got that ability because that's whose line is it?
Wayne Brady will crush on that all day.
Yeah, the guys that have done that
Right.
can do any kind of
All
improv.
day.
Yeah.
Whose line is it?
Yeah, like all those guys from Whose Line. That one of them was also on 2.5 Men. This guy Ryan Stiles, right there. I would imagine that although 2.5 Men was very scripted, sometimes he fucking improv'd in there and added something that wasn't on the script because he had the ability to do that. He was one of those guys that could tap in.
That's what they do.
Yeah.
That's all
Yeah.
that's their whole thing.
I'm surprised they don't do that live though. Like that's a TV show, but like doing it live in the moment, because it could even be said that on TV, yeah, they're telling you that it's
Improv.
improv, but
it.
they could script it. Sorry, but right there in front of you, that would be fucking something different. There's nobody doing that kind of stand up. I mean, it's a TV show with whose line. It's not necessarily. It's
You guys ever go on stage and no set list?
that would be cool.
Just roll up raw, just boom.
No, we have
Whatever
not done
DJ
that, but
spins.
that would be cool.
Yeah. And
would
whatever
be
Lord
interesting.
spins.
People,
That-
like everybody says, what's the set? I'm like, we ain't going.
Roulette, baby.
We're
roulette.
going up there.
Set roulette.
Make it interactive. Have the people call out what song is next. You just have to have that song if they fucking call it though.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
got to be ready for all them whatever's coming.
Call some crazy obscure song out, and you're like, oh fuck, we don't got that. That's why Bruce Springsteen, they know damn near his whole catalog when they go up there, because sometimes he does that shit where he asks the crowd, what y'all want to hear?
And,
And
he's
they'll
got
say-
hundreds and hundreds of songs, right?
Yes. How many albums?
Hundreds of songs.
Beery, how many albums does Bruce Springsteen have?
And he's
to this
got them
point?
with different things under different titles, so collectively,
Is that the Born in the USA guy?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
All right, what does it say?
21
21 studio albums. Okay, so
Right.
you take 21 studio albums and you put them on an average of 12 songs.
Yeah.
Right?
10 is 210, so 12 would be like, 2...
242.
There you go.
242
Yeah.
songs. 242
That's a lot of
songs. All right, let's put it at 242 songs.
And then how many
He
songs-
probably knows 98% of that catalog.
And don't forget, he's been on other people's songs, so he has this is just what he did. Then how many songs he's appeared on other people's.
Yeah.
And, oh,
But yeah,
For sure has
Yeah.
performed Born in the USA the most.
one of the
Who knows?
most.
Yeah, one of the most, dude. There's no
Born
way
to
they-
Run.
Yeah, like there's
Born to
Born
Run,
on all of them. He's got so much crap.
Like a Fire,
Yep.
Tom Joad, and then he takes away the shit as I'm reading.
Yeah,
Nice.
he's got hits on hits on hits.
You ever met him, Steph Tone?
No, but
No.
we have played his club many times.
Is he known to be a douche or cool?
No, he's
Anybody
cool.
know? Cool? Oh,
Yeah, I
good.
heard he's cool.
Good.
You met him? B?
Good to hear. Just from what he's heard.
I feel like I have through Tom Morello, but I'm not exact. I don't.
That seems like a guy Tom would probably introduce.
No. Tom knows him. He
They
plays
play
with him.
together.
He's the one that told me that he had to learn 200 songs.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like
Damn.
literally had to learn 200 songs because they do a lot of the catalog, and sometimes the fans call out the song, and he'll play it, and the band got to know it.
Better be ready.
Yeah. So when Morello got recruited to play and the Springsteen band for some shows, he was expected to learn all the material,
One of the hardest working bands in the business.
and he learned it.
Yeah.
And he went, and he's been flipping it with the boss here and there, and the boss comes and does stuff with fucking Morello every now and then. And from what Morello says, he's a really cool dude.
Cool.
I can't, like if I met him, it was probably brief, and I didn't have enough time to.
Look, it's Eric Bobo.
But Yeah, it's Eric Bobo up there.
Eric Bobo.
Eric Bobo with a guitar, huh? So Bobo's Morello now too
In that picture.
in that picture. Only for that picture. Though. You know what I'm saying?
Can't call yourself the boss if you ain't.
Yeah, salute to the two legends, man. 242 songs?
252 it was.
252.
Yeah.
Okay, 252. Imagine having to learn 200 of those.
How many Jimmy Buffett has?
Not as many.
Not that.
Yeah.
Nah, he don't have that kind of catalog. There's not too many Bruce catalogs out there. I mean, there is, but
Is he one of those guys who sold his catalog?
Yep.
He did, right?
Recently, I
I
think.
remember
600.
hearing. How much?
Like 600
Dude.
million.
There you go.
Be real, fucking Jimmy Buffett has 32 studio albums and 50 albums throughout his
Yeah.
prolific career.
Holy shit.
yeah, but
Holy
That's-
shit, that is a lot more.
That's crazy.
Shout out
Yeah.
to Margaritaville,
well,
man.
maybe he has been around longer than was because I think he passed, right?
What?
Jimmy Buffett, didn't he pass?
I don't know. I would assume
Yeah,
when
Jimmy
he died,
Buffett.
the Margaritaville's done too.
No,
but it's
no,
open.
no. His shit lives forever, son. His shit
That
lives
should
forever.
have died.
He
He
passed 2
should have
years
lived.
ago.
Yeah, he
3
passed
years
2 years
ago.
ago. So he's got more catalog than Bruce? That's crazy.
Yeah, he died in 23. Wow.
I would have thought the other
He's
way
wasting
around.
away in Margarita.
But he put a lot of he yeah.
Mhm.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah,
Looking
fuck
for a salt shaker and salt.
it. Yep. Some say it's a woman to blame, but I know
It's a broad.
it's all my fault. That was the line. What's that?
I'm
Salute.
surprised you know it.
Come on, man. I know music.
He's a
You have-
Merzic man.
You've been to Margaritaville?
I've been to Margaritaville in Jamaica, man. Been there. Did you know? It's National Grape Popsicle today. National Grape Popsicle Day. Sorry.
Why just grape?
Grape. Yeah.
Because that's how they are.
It's a
Random
flavor.
as hell.
Some people love this flavor
He's
so
right,
much.
though. Why can't it just be fucking popsicle?
Yeah, like
right?
there's like other colors in the
Yeah.
box. Why the fuck is it just grape?
Because the people that have unified behind this flavor right here thought it needs its own fucking day.
Listen, we really do got to come up with a day that we need to petition for. We got to. We read this off every day. Why are we not
Fuck
getting
the
our
purple
own
popsicle,
something?
dog.
I like that.
figure
purple
Does the,
outfit.
does
What's-
the red popsicle have a day too? And the
I would imagine, yeah.
the green.
You know, we just
Well,
hadn't
no.
got to that day yet.
I don't
Yeah.
think there is a green one.
Green ones are bomb.
Now, is there a green popsicle that comes in two? Oh wait, yeah, in the bag though, not by popsicle. But the one in the bag, the second hand.
Yep.
And they
brand
got
that
the
just-
green ones, fucking the like Otter Pop look.
No, but-
fucking-
Well,
Yeah.
hold on. What's your problem with grape?
It just doesn't deserve its own day
Why?
because there's others in the box.
And what makes those deserve their own day?
I think it should just be like all
all of them.
Yeah, all of
I
them.
agree. Popsicle day,
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
fucking grape.
But what
I
if
like
you're
grape.
what if you're preferable to fucking one
There's no
popsicle
way that
over
one's
the
the most
others?
favorite one.
Like I know that if I had a box of popsicles, the last one that gets touched, and I probably would not even touch it, is the orange one.
Oh yeah,
I know the first ones I go to in
Red.
the Otter Pops is always the grape.
yeah. Grape. Alexander the Grape. That's,
So-
that's the yeah,
I
that's
always
the
go
name,
for the
yeah,
grape first.
of the Otter Pop is Alexander the Grape.
That's all right. I understand your palate is different. Maybe
I
you
like the
like
grape.
all of them, but these folks went and petitioned for the grape.
Grape, red. Those two, I would go for those two
Yeah.
first.
I go
Sure.
grape, red, and green.
I would petition to, national take the orange popsicle out of the box day. That'd be mine.
Get them out of the Starburst pack. Orange do not belong
Bang.
in Starburst. Get them the hell out of there.
And I like
Definitely
how you
the least.
piggybacked off that, but that
Yes.
makes sense to me.
Because then I was thinking, what other orange things piss me off? And it's Star Wars.
Boom.
You know what I never liked? Fucking
Which one?
Skittles.
I don't mind them. I just didn't buy them. I think they were good, but it wasn't my go-to.
Yeah.
I
What
can't-
about
I
them
couldn't fuck with
bomb ass sugar coated orange slices?
Those
No.
are good. I like the jelly ones.
Yeah.
Like, yep. I
No.
like
Are you
those.
I
talking about the
love
ones they
those.
put
I
in the
actually
old
like
fashioned
those.
or like?
No, he means like it's like a jellied candy
Yeah.
thing.
Like
that
a
looks
jelly
Oh,
bar.
those
It's
are-
almost,
outside.
it's pre-gummy, you
Those
know?
are
It's like almost like a gummy.
Those are
yeah.
grandma candies, bro.
It's
Yeah,
pre-gummy.
they're good.
It's pre-gummy hybrid hybrid
Jelly.
jelly bean. Yeah,
I love
Gelatin.
I'm
those.
stuttering like
I
a
like
prick
those.
over here.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
orange
no,
wedges.
I could not stand any of that because it was too sweet, too rich, too sugary. Did not, could
Yeah.
not, would not. All right. Did you know it's National Grape Day?
There you go. Grape again.
To go with the grape popsicles, but this is all grapes,
I love these.
right? So, don't worry, no grape gets left out here, Rizzo.
You know what? Go buy a grape soda candle on my website. I just restocked them. Fuck
Oh,
it.
now
Yeah.
go buy
Now
a
since
grape.
You motherfuckers want to be all
What
about
color
grapes,
is it?
It's purple.
Oh, okay.
That's the color of grapes.
Grape soda candle, huh?
Yeah.
That probably smells good as hell.
It smells literally
Smells
like
like
grape
grape.
soda.
Sold out.
I'll restock it right now.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
I was like this.
There you go.
Grapes are also green.
Yeah, grapes are also green.
Those are the ones that go for wine, though.
You had some tokens in there. Just
Well,
in
no.
case.
Wine
No,
grapes
no,
are
no. There's
completely
all
different.
listen. There are two different strains for wines. There's green grapes and red grapes, just like for the consumption.
And they're smaller than
Look,
the
these
same
are
variety.
the strain of grapes right here, Ezone.
Yeah.
Take a look.
Yep.
Oh,
Right.
those long.
Oh,
ass
those are
nipple
just
ones.
types of grapes.
The moon
Types.
grapes.
Champagne grapes are the middle top ones.
I like the Concord grapes, but they have seeds, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate the fucking seeds because you'll crunch
I
them.
know.
Sin Semilla. I got the good grapes with Sin Semilla grapes.
Yeah.
There's only one
Those are the best.
acceptable grape there, and that's the cotton candy.
Those are, you don't like them?
I said that's
Oh,
the
shit.
only one on.
Oh, you don't like grapes. The cotton candy are good. They taste like cotton fucking candy.
Are you a fan of frozen grapes?
I like all
Yeah,
grapes.
they're good.
Yeah,
Not a big
frozen
fan,
grapes are
but
good.
people I like it rather fresh than frozen.
I'd rather have the red ones frozen and the green ones just cold.
yeah, the
not
green
frozen.
ones don't have enough taste when you freeze them.
Yeah.
Red ones have more taste.
That part. All right. Did you know it's National Senior Health and Fitness Day? Yo, Trace.
Yo, I was gonna say that, but why did he have that?
Bolton was
See,
on point.
Yo,
Bolton's an assassin, bro.
Bolton's an assassin.
I've wanted to beat him up a few times for being in Trace's shoes right there. But when it's not me, it's hilarious.
Yes. Yeah, hey, listen, get your fitness on, all right?
Yeah.
Get your fitness on, all you seniors out there.
Good for him. Let's not forget, Trace is 60, so shout out to you, Trace.
62 now.
62, man.
Wow.
Damn,
Shout
bro,
out to
2
him. Like, we
years
talk
flew by.
shit, but yo, you're doing great, bro.
I might be putting sauce on it. I think
We-
he's just 60.
yeah,
Regardless,
Trace
he-
is a thriving
He
60-year-old.
absolutely
Yeah.
He's a
is.
swinging bachelor in the
For a
whole
guy
thing.
slugging fucking cokes like that water, he's doing
Yeah, dude,
damn
and
good.
syrup.
I think I think he just talks shit
Nah,
like he
B.
does. Because I've never seen him just chug a Coke. I've seen him sip Cokes, put him down, forget about him,
And not-
then go pop another one,
Yeah.
and then sip that one,
Yeah.
and then like tank them. You know what I mean? Like him guzzling them down like when he was a youngster. No,
So he's a soda waster, from what I hear.
Yeah.
a Coke
Don't
waster.
finish him, yeah.
He wastes a lot of Coke.
Look, Trace, you see? Finish it, dog.
Yeah, finish.
Listen, if it was Coke and me, it was getting finished.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, of course.
No.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
agree.
Did you know
the bottle.
it is the birthday of Lisa Left Eye Lopez, born on this day in 1971. Rest in peace.
Hell yeah. Terrible. This video, I know I haven't seen that video from the car. It was just,
Yeah, it was fucked up. I mean, they showed it in
Yeah.
in her documentary. It was pretty fucked up.
She was my favorite one.
everybody's favorite one from
Yeah,
TLC.
she was wild. She
Used
did not
the condom in the eye, you know, like
she didn't give a fuck.
Yeah, I
You know
like.
what I mean?
I like
just
her.
rock
the
the
most.
rubber in the left eye.
Did you know it is the birthday of Andre 3000, born on this day in 1975?
Play your flute in his honor.
Salute to Andre 3000.
Hell yeah.
Flutie.
You know, I really honestly tried listening to that flute.
You
album.
tried listening to the flute album.
Yeah, just because I wanted to really tap in. I really try to understand where it's just like, all right, you were in Japan when you made this. So like,
Instead of tapping in, you unplugged.
no, I say that I listened through the whole thing, but it's
Okay.
just one of those things where I was just like
How'd you like it?
that kind of music just belongs in like, you know, where those videos where you just watch like, you know, and the birds are, you know, coming up to the sunset, you know, and then you fucking play, you know what I mean? It'd be
National
like,
Geographic.
yeah, where it's like some shit like that, bro. Because it was cool,
What's
but
he playing? A didgeridoo over there?
no, he was playing a flute.
That's a flute.
Shit.
That's a big ass flute.
It sure
I don't think
is.
that's a flute exactly, but like
It's a
the
it's
album?
a form of a flute.
You guys just don't get it. The song is deep.
Too deep for me. I'm a
Yeah.
shallow bastard.
I don't want to be in those type of water.
I'm a shallow bastard. Did you know it is the birthday of Jada Kiss?
Yes, sir.
Top 5
One
dead
of
or
my
alive.
favorites. Hell yeah, top 5 dead or alive.
I wonder if he ever did smoke cigarettes for his voice to be.
Nah, bro, he's talked like
No.
that since because he was on Biggie's albums. He was young as hell, and he
was
already
on
had that.
Big-
I'll
His
tell you what
album?
though, he had less raspiness
Yeah,
back then. I think some of that rasp is the blunts.
yeah, it could be, but I just think like I always had a raspy voice even when I was younger. He had that voice. Yeah, and yes, he was on Biggie's albums. The Locks was on Biggie's albums, man.
No, I'm just saying, because I've noticed the tone of his voice change. He's still right here, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
but he has more raspiness than he used to.
I think people with raspier voices as they get older, they
Get more rasp.
I do believe that.
I believe that too,
Yeah,
but I think
Especially
the blunts
people.
contribute to it though.
yeah.
You'd be like crazy to say that no, it's not the blunts, it's just the progression. No, it's a combination of both.
I think
Because look, people, and you know this as well as I do. Let's just put it into this context, right? Like a singer from the 70s, right? Let's just put two of them together, right? One is smoking and drinking, and the other one is not, right? The one that's not, their voice is going to be more preserved down the line, where they sound similar. If they take care of their instrument, they will sound close to what they used to sound like. The person doing cigarettes and the whiskey or beers or blunts, their voice is subject to change for sure, because the wear and tear, and then the tobacco and the whiskey and the carbonation from the fucking beer, all that plays a part with the wear and tear that happens as you're doing this shit. So I believe that the motherfuckers that smoke cigarettes and smoke blunts, because that's tobacco, that you're not supposed to inhale, but you do. Yes, I think their voices sort of change later. And if they got a grimy voice, it gets more grimy.
100%.
And if you got a clean-ass voice, it gets a little grimy. Now, all that being said, when you listen to Jada Kiss in the beginning, he don't have none of that. His voice is low, kind of like monotone, if you will, somewhere in there, but he doesn't have rasp.
Yeah.
And, after 20 some odd years of blunt smoke, you're going to have a little bit of rasp.
You ever smoke a cigarette, B-Real?
Twice in my life, and I hated it.
Damn, you get the right one.
No, never going to do it. Hate it. I will continue to hate it.
we live in times now, though, where technology is officially now on the performer side. You can be less than and still present yourself in a way like you are on point with all this, modern equipment, recording and stuff like that. Lip syncing and faking it up on stage, that's not unheard of anymore for some people, and even like accepted. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I can't imagine doing it, but I'm just saying, like, it's more normal now than it's ever been.
Yeah, there's artists that use that straight voice correction.
Yeah.
Like they're singing, so it's them, but it's like an auto-tune for their own voice.
Yeah.
So it makes it sound like their original voice. They just gotta project it.
But even technology is even more in that. You could have actual recorded tracks, and if you just happen to stop performing the track, or even the engineer knows to bring in, and it's like there was no drop. Like, you could drop out completely, but as the listener, the person at the concert, they would never know, because they could blend right in the backing track into it whenever that kind of stuff happens, and that's just some of the things. You can make it incredible. You don't have to put on a bad show, is what I'm saying.
Right.
If you wanted to go out, and even though you didn't have your stuff totally, your voice wasn't the best, you could still go put on a show, because you could use tracks. If you're still performing, you could still deliver some energy. Maybe it don't sound good naturally, but you can get around that.
Right. Yeah. With the technology today, for sure you can. That's if you wanted to sound like you used to sound, but you don't sound like that anymore.
That's right.
I'm not saying they don't sound good. I'm just saying their voice has more rasp than it used to because of, because of the tobacco, because of the tobacco leaf. You know what I mean?
Oh, your voice is gonna change.
Yeah.
From smoking.
That's-
Period.
Fact.
That was my point.
I mean, you can listen to you when you're younger to now. Like, your voice was much different when
Yeah, it
you're-
was definitely much higher.
yeah.
I don't necessarily like rapping up
Not
there anymore,
high-pitched.
but yeah. Like I could deliver the live shit like that, no problem. But like in the shit I'm doing today, I don't want to go way up there unless the track
Balls
is
for it.
telling me to go up there. You know what I mean? Yeah, Creed out, son. Unless the track wants me to go Creed, you know what I mean? If the track is begging me to go Creed, which means go higher. You know what I'm saying?
I was gonna say what the hell.
Thumbs
does that
wide
mean?
open.
Well, because he was singing the
Yes,
Creed
I-
song right now. You take me higher. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, if the song is asking me to Creed out,
Song makes me lower.
it makes you go low.
Yeah, hate it. Feel that.
Bolton's fanning out.
Bolton's loving that
Hell
reference
yeah, I
right
got the
there.
gift ready right here. Let me, there we go.
It takes him higher.
Yeah.
Look at
Yeah,
that.
look at
Hair
that.
blowing.
If I had
That's
hair,
a Michael Jackson bite, though.
let
Come
me
on.
tell you something. If I had long hair, I'd literally have a fan attached to my thing.
You let it flow in the wind like this.
Flowing every time you look at me, it would just be flowing in the back. Like
That's
that.
how I am on stage.
You damn right you are with that fan. You got that right. Steph's always.
I would
got
love
the
that
fan
just-
flowing.
I would love
sure
that
do.
just to not be fucking sweating bullets up there.
That's why I have it. It's not
Yep.
just like no need to be all hot.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Steph always looks like the coolest one. With
I don't have the flowing mane for it to be flowing in the fucking breeze, but I could put a wig on. You
You
know?
could pull off a sweatband. Steph.
I have a lot less
Look like-
blowing in the wind now, but it's still blowing.
At least it's still flowing. You know, I just got to put a wig on.
I think I wore a hat though on tour almost all last year for the most part.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that. That's Bolton looking into Scott's eyes.
Looking into his soul.
Looking into my soul. He's taking me higher.
They were connected.
Jesus Christ. Did you know? On this day in 1977, the Sex Pistols released God Save the Queen. Classic right there. It's a classic joint.
Oh, geez.
Jam right there.
They only had one album. How about that? They got into the Rock and Roll Hall of
did?
Fame. Yeah.
Wow.
Damn.
They got into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. They had hits on this album and shit like that. But after that, right? Am I wrong?
That's kind of fucked up.
One album.
You shouldn't be allowed in the Rock and Roll Hall. of Fame.
No,
That's what I'm saying. I mean, I
I
love
get
the
you.
Sex
No.
Pistols. You know, I love the Sex Pistols, but
No.
it doesn't necessarily meet the criteria of what they tell you have to have to get in.
I
Hall
think
of
it's
fame, bro. You gotta have.
I think it makes it absolutely perfect. I mean, they made it to that motherfucker with one. It's that good.
Okay, that's how you see it. If you're into it like that, then I get
you know,
you.
I
But
feel you on that,
Yeah.
but it's hypocrisy on the end of what it means to get in terms of how they hold people to a certain standard these days.
Yes, others are grinding at much higher levels.
For long.
But that record is legendary, though, how it sits in culture. That's
No,
the
it
reason.
is legendary how it sits in culture and all that, and it deserves praise and even a spot in there. But I'm saying, look, there's other albums that have done more for music than that. And there's other groups that have had more catalog that were significant as that have still not gone in.
But
You know, 30, 40 years after the fact, you know what I mean? They went in on one fucking album.
But they are genre defining.
One album.
You know, the Ramones were genre defining.
Can you say you love them after one album though?
Yeah,
I
you
feel like
can.
You gotta. Yeah, you can.
Yeah,
love it.
for this album, the Sex Pistols,
Yeah.
yeah, you could say you love them after this one album. And, you know, the sad thing about a Sex Pistol fan is that you always would wonder, like, what would have come if they had just kept going.
What happened? Did somebody died?
One of them died, yes, and they were just all over the fucking place.
You know, I'm blessed to be part of multiple albums now, and everybody still always wants to know what my favorite album is. So it's always going to come down to that one album. That's why I'm saying that album is, whether they had people would still be like, that's the one, you know?
For some people, that is the one.
But that's your favorite, but you still have multiple others that did well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's just your favorite, but you're saying, yeah, that's the one, but they only had one. They could have made 2 or 3 that would doo-doo. Would they make it in after that? Had they made 2 bad ones, would they still get in for that one good one? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
just
They
saying
really-
they hold artists to a certain standard these days, and they totally look past that when they were putting all their friends in you know, in the beginning. It's like it didn't matter if they were one hit wonders, if it was one of those genre defining songs, like you say, and they would bypass and look past the fact that they were one hit wonders. Oh, let's throw them in,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
and it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they say you have to have a 20 some odd year body of work and
there's actual
have
criteria.
contributed to music in a different way that their impact was that it influenced another generation of artists, or you know, it was a defining thing, right? That set them apart from anyone else, right? This is the fucking criteria. And that does not meet it.
Did they actually put that in? Like, you have to have 20 years.
Yeah.
Oh, what, son?
Yeah, I believe
So
so.
that-
I believe it might even be listed. Beery might be able to find this.
Well,
What is the criteria to be considered for a nomination into the Hall of Fame?
Yeah, by the time limit criteria, then yeah, no, it doesn't qualify on that
Yeah.
level.
I mean, shit, they made Rush wait 40 years. And they had like plenty of groundbreaking fucking shit in their albums where, like, you know,
I'm sure that right now, I mean, it's only because we're thinking about it. Names aren't coming up, but there's
plenty
a long list of names of bands that should be
that
in.
still need to go in. Yes, absolutely. Did you find the criteria?
Yeah, I'm just looking at. It's not giving me like a full list right now. It's just giving me like 3 different things. I'm trying to figure out how many years. You said.
It's supposed to be 20 some odd years. The
But I'm
group
just
has to
seeing-
be functioning as a band for 20 some odd years.
Yeah,
and
I've heard that.
And a significant body of work and something that defined them, that, you know, had an impact on music in a certain way.
I'm
And-
seeing like a retirement status.
Retirement status.
It
Be
says this
eligible.
usually ranges from 3 to 5 years after the conclusion of their active playing career.
What?
That just-
Yeah, I never heard nothing about you.
I've
have
never
to
heard
be
that one.
retired.
There you go. Longevity. Hold on.
I never heard nothing about no moral
It
character
just
because
says
that'll
minimum number.
definitely
Hold on.
disqualify.
Y'all are talking at the same time. Hold up. What'd you say, Steph?
I was just saying moral character. That come on now.
Yeah, for rock and roll and
Yeah,
moral.
that's a
on.
disqualifier for a lot.
Yeah, like where did these added rules come on? Probably they added some of these rules after the fact that, you know, some artists didn't age well and some of their songs didn't age well in the midst of what is acceptable today, right? As opposed to what it was back then. They probably had to add some of these rules, you know
Look,
what I mean?
25-year rule, and artists have released their first, prior to their nomination, not 25 years of work.
Yeah.
Okay. There you go. Must have released it at least 25 years ago.
A lot of people are waiting that deserve to be in there that are way past the 25 years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That look at the musical influence. That means the impact you had on other artists or upcoming artists. The originality, innovation, skill, technical skill demonstrated, songwriting, performance, style, and the body of work
I think
and
those-
longevity, right? So how do you give anyone that's only had one album, be it, hey, they had hits on the album, but one album, that does not meet the criteria of,
the core evaluation criteria is not. Yeah, they are not meeting any of that.
yeah. But the music impact is. That's for sure. Like,
That part
because
is.
they inspired a lot of artists
Yeah.
after them. They were inspired by the Ramones. They would sneak into Ramones shows to see what the Ramones were doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I mean, they definitely had an impactful album, but they
The
only had
Ramones
one.
are in the Hall of Fame, right?
Yeah, they should be.
They
I
better
believe
be.
they are. And if they're not, then you have to question that.
Queens, New
How
York, baby.
how are the Ramones not in there, but the Sex Pistols are?
Yeah, I would be surprised about
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, the Ramones are.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Because you cannot have the Sex Pistols in there and the Ramones not in there.
That's just not possible.
Yeah, it wouldn't be credible.
Yeah, first grade, Bolton.
Yes. All right, next one. Did you know on this day in 2016, Greg Ullman passed away? Rest in peace, Greg Ullman of the Ullman Brothers. Once married to Cher.
Both with the same hair, just different color.
They had a baby together.
Mm-hmm.
I hate these tacky ass pictures.
That's how they were back then.
I could imagine you in this picture with that wig on, bro.
They were both artists, though.
He got a round face like you do, bro. That's perfect. You could AI that right there, Bart.
There we go.
Hell yeah, E-Zone with long blonde hair. Let's go.
No.
I mean, she let Bono go for that.
Okay, Cher, just
Sonny got kicked to the curb for that.
Cher, stand over him and let your hair cascade over his hair.
She left another guy for this guy?
Yeah.
That was probably the same photographer.
Well, I don't think she left Sonny for him. I think her and Sonny were already like,
Who's Sonny?
done deal. Sonny and Cher, that was her like husband.
Sonny Bono, that's the dude who died in a skiing accident.
You don't know any of that.
Well, I mean, it was 1975, bro. I wasn't even alive.
Yeah, no. Sonny Bono died in the 80s.
Yeah, they were a famous couple.
Yeah, they were a famous couple. They were Jay-Z and Beyonce before Jay-Z and Beyonce, son.
Before they were born.
That's why she's a big deal like that, where for a lot of people, I guess because she was.
Well, yeah,
music.
she became a huge star. I mean, they were big together, but she became a star after.
Yep.
Like a star. But she had been around for a long time. A lot of people don't know. She was a Ronette from Rhonda and the Ronettes, like produced by Phil Spector and all them. She was a backup singer and then went to do the shit with Sonny. And then, they got a lot of momentum. And then, eventually she leaves Sonny and starts doing her own shit.
You ever met
And
Cher?
blows up. No, never met Cher. Never met Sonny, never met Cher.
Yeah, she just asked if she could turn back time, and that was it.
Could she turn back time?
A picture, though, with that hair flowing down literally looked
Does he
like.
think that's her real hair?
All right.
No,
we're-
go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, she did have long hair, but chicks also wore wigs. Did you know? It's time to open up the door to the insane asylum right now because we are way over. All right, and so if you got a comment, question, shout out, suggestion, we are here for it. And do yourself a favor. Do us a favor. Smash that like right now. Don't neglect to do this. Help your boys out. If you're not subscribed, subscribe it. Subscribe to the channel, Be Real TV. Check the Greenthumb show Monday through Friday, 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Do it. All right. Help us grow this shit out like some good weed. All right. Let's open it up.
Welcome to the insane
That should be
asylum.
remade instead of the door. It should be.
Headphonius is saying Frank Zappa released 62 official studio albums.
Damn.
19, Frank Zappa.
Frank Zappa.
Right.
1966 to 93.
Damn. He was working.
All the time.
But Bruce probably had more hits than him,
Definitely,
for sure.
60 albums, and what was the year spanning again?
That was like 66 to 93.
Damn. It's just barely 30 years. That's
Yeah.
like 2 albums a year.
Yep.
All the time. The
Just-
whole time.
Consistently knocking it down.
Mike is asking, what are some of the most iconic opening rap lines?
Iconic opening rap lines.
Hit him up.
Bass.
Who the fuck is
Word.
this? Paging me at 5:46 in the morning. Crack a dawn.
Those are pretty good, Biggie.
That was a good one, right?
Yeah.
That's mine.
I'm gonna say hit him up with Tupac.
That is a classic
First off, fuck your
opening.
bitch.
Yeah. First off,
Fuck your click in the bitch you click. Like go.
that is pretty. It's very saucy. How about you, Cali Blade?
I can't think
Of course you
I'm
can't.
trying. My brain don't work. I'm trying. You think like I don't want to participate? Can't think. I can't think on the spot like that. I'm like, I don't know. Just not good at that for some reason. Once the pressure's on it, it's all gone.
How about you, Bart's?
The craziest Hank
Yeah,
Williams
me
line.
and him are just like.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's not like I'm
God.
not trying to play the
I'm
game.
not trying to,
trust
like-
me.
All right, craziest start to a Hank Williams song. Bro. Come on, shoot.
All right. That's a good one, Steph Tone. Bass.
Bro, what a brother know.
Yeah.
6 in the morning, police at my door.
There we go.
All right. Bolton.
Never had lived that before.
Yeah, well, that's okay. At least he knows the song. All right. Next one.
I was also going to say, there's like, it was all a dream, Biggie.
Oh, yeah.
There's a million I'll come up with after the show. Once the pressure's off, I'll write your list.
Hi, my name is
Shit.
Eminem.
Yep.
Let's see here. Straight Humma asking, E-Zone, have you ever done DMT before?
Yeah, I only done it twice, and the first time nothing really happened. The second time it was the Jesus sand texture, and I smoked it, and things got very Tron-y, but that's about it.
What do you mean, Tronny?
Like very like geometrical and shit. Like just like
90 degrees.
Like the Tron lines.
yeah, like that kind of shit, bro. I was like, oh shit, this is getting kind of real. I had my eyes closed though, so I was like just like in it, but it was quick because it was off of like a bowl. You know what I mean? But just straight Jesus sand. That shit smelled hella floral and it just burned.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, damn. I was like, I don't want to go here for a while.
Yeah, no.
I was like, this is way too much than what I'm looking for.
This is not for you.
I'm trying to get there.
No, you're not, bro.
Yes, I am. I'm looking for like a good 5-MeO DMT. Like, I want to go there.
You gotta go see
Word.
some
On ya.
short ass
Oh.
African people.
All right. Next.
Someone was asking, what was Bart's pickup lines back in the day?
I didn't really need to bother with that because I just bought the VIP table and had the security guys there.
Pop the
And
bottle.
They just grabbed the girls and started ushering them in back then.
For sure, Bart's was like, it's 5 o'clock somewhere, guy.
I got a vasectomy. You're good.
No one. That's for sure.
He had a shirt that says "I'm Snip."
I'm Snip.
Somebody next to him, I'm with Snipped.
I'm with Snip.
Snippy over here.
He didn't need no lines or nothing.
Snip dog. Snip doggy dog. You know what I'm saying? All right.
Me and Ray were looking. Cher also dated Val Kilmer and Tom Cruise.
Apparently.
Damn, Tom Cruise?
Yep.
Yeah, but those were like brief.
Little flings.
Yep.
Tom just wanted to know what it was like.
No, that was probably a business deal. Richie Sambora. I remember when she was dating Richie Sambora.
That was way.
How fucking old is Tom Cruise, bro?
He's 60-something.
Yeah, he got to
Really?
be like
Yeah.
late 50s, early 60s.
She was definitely older than him, but he was always into older chicks.
He's pretty
And,
good.
until recently, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like his first wife was like, had some years on him.
a strong 60, bro. Usually,
That's a strong 63 right there. When's his birthday?
Let's see, July 3rd.
July 3rd. All right.
is Gemini be real?
Nope.
Cancer.
He wishes.
I was waiting for the shout out. He was like, all right, shout fellow Gemini.
Nope. He wishes. All right. Next one.
Karina's
Oh,
saying, what's up?
nice.
Much love. Love to everyone. Saying, hey, you guys. She's saying, meanwhile, in a man's world, a woman would get questioned why she would want her tubes tied so young because her future husband might want kids. She's saying, what the fuck is up with that?
Yeah, that is fucked up. Because, just like a dude would want to get snipped, no one should question that. No one should question a woman if she wanted to get her tubes tied.
Isn't it harder to like reverse it though? If you can't reverse it.
Yeah,
if you're
but
a girl?
perhaps that woman is like Bart's in the sense that she knows exactly what she wants and don't want that.
I think-
So then no one should judge that.
Well, you can-
The thing is, not to cut you off, but some families will pressure their kids into having kids. And it might not be for them. There shouldn't be any pressure.
Shit ain't worked yet.
No one is obligated. What were you going to say?
Well, I was gonna say that the chick can take birth control too. So that
Yeah, but why do that?
Well, I mean that way you saw the option. I think it's more evasive on a chick to get her tube.
Yeah,
tied
but
than
do you know,
a
like...
the dude you just kind of walk in and out. Everyone's like a real surgery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the dude, it's just you walk in there and they either snip it or
They cut your balls off.
laser it, but
Yeah, but...
one way or another they
I think a chick has to be opened up, right?
yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
not.
I'm not that kind of doctor.
I'm
I don't
not-
know, but I'm
so-
saying my point is that the woman shouldn't be judged for wanting that. It doesn't matter whether it's more risky than what the guy's got to go through. That's neither here or there.
Yeah, Karina's not talking about the risk. She's talking about how, like, when a lot of young women want to go get their tubes tied because they don't want children, the doctors look at them and be like, wait till you get married. Maybe you'll change your mind someday.
Yeah,
when the
man.
woman exactly knows that she wants her tubes tied. She
Exactly.
doesn't want kids.
A doctor shouldn't even make a
No.
fucking comment about that.
The
Stop
doctor.
hating all them girls trying to get them Barts on, doctor. You know what I mean?
Yeah, shut the fuck up, doctor.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like the doctor should give just guidance to a young girl saying, hey, we absolutely can do that. Have you fully thought of it?
Right.
That's all.
That's
Just
about
make sure
it.
that they fully thought about
That's
it. You
about
have-
it.
Good. We'll do it.
Not tell you to go
Right.
away and
Yeah.
think about it
No,
before you
no.
go do this.
Just ask them, have you fully thought and you realize? And as long as you have, go, of course.
You're not getting a
Exactly
sex change over
that.
there, you know?
Shouldn't be no judgmental
No.
shit. Shouldn't be like a trying to talk you out of it conversation. Just making you aware. Hey, did you fully think this out? Okay, cool. Let's make it happen then.
100.
You know what I'm saying? But no one should judge or make anyone feel.
That's crazy
than.
though. Like I didn't know that was the thing though. It's like you could go in there and be like, you know what? I don't want to talk like a dude anymore. Let me talk like a girl. And then they give you
What
pills.
does that even got
They
to
give-
do
they
with
give-
what
they
we
give
were
you-
just
they-
fucking saying?
They give you that pills no problem, and they don't try to talk you out of it. But it's just like, damn, these motherfuckers. You get questioned if you don't want to have a kid.
You went way rando, but I get you.
I'm just saying, it's just like that's not even a big deal. Like that's just expensive. Like why? I didn't even know they got questioned like that.
Because some of these doctors are old school traditionalist motherfuckers, and they feel like they got to talk you in out of what you want them to do because this is something that they were indoctrinated with. No, you got to have kids. What do you mean? You don't want to do that. You don't want to cut the valve off, right? He probably tried to talk you out of it, right? At 21.
Well, no, that's most of them do that. That's why I had to pay money to find a doctor that would just do it.
Dr. Nitty.
You know, like the real doctor, the regular doctor is like, your regular doctor. It's like, there's no way he'd do it. He's like, oh, you're 21.
I think
you're gonna find somebody.
I think today's younger doctor might get it, but the old school ones, they weren't never going to get it, and they won't get it. They're going to constantly, hey, you should think about this. Before we do this, I need you to go home for a week and really think about if you want this. It's like, what business is it of theirs?
It's actually very it's becoming a more popular thing nowadays with a bunch of states banning abortion. So a lot of women are just like, you know what, I'm not even going to deal with it. I want to go get my tubes tied.
There you go.
We have a decline in birth rate right now for the last, I don't know how long, but decline.
Listen,
in birth rate.
chicks don't want to have kids with these fucking deadbeats
Yeah.
that just run off. You know what I mean? They won't even commit.
Turn it to
So-
Japan.
Well, whose fault is that?
It's a
Some
scary.
people got to take responsibility for the fuck shit they do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, tube time motherfuckers.
Wait, who are you directing that at?
Yeah, well,
Because
That was
that was mad confusing right there. Who,
No, I was,
But
I was
funny,
talking.
don't worry.
I was talking about the declining population. I was like, you guys are stop tying your tubes. We're shriveling off.
okay, see, that's the type of shit right there they don't want to hear.
I know they don't want.
That's the shit the doctor would be telling them.
Yeah,
But you don't even want kids. Why do you care?
I don't.
Neither does the snipped over here.
Yeah, I'm not worried about the population declining. I mean, I'm contributing to it myself. So
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, someone else will have the kids eventually. I'm confident of that.
Just not Snippy Long.
Just not me. I don't need to be responsible for the
And that's a true
The
statement.
future.
Somebody else will.
future
Yeah.
kids.
Yeah, well, hey, listen, if you run into a female that doesn't want kids, that was her preference. If she tied her tubes,
It should.
that's on her. You know what I'm saying? All right, next one.
John is asking, Bart's would make little Bart's do the pop-ups.
Yep.
All the barbecue guys have their kids.
I need you
working
to
in
stand by the smoker for 24 hours.
B.
And maybe I had one whack when I was 21. Then he can stand by the smoker now.
There is hella fucking child labor going on in the fucking barbecue community. Every fucking body had their kids over there working the booth.
As they should.
The Mexican barbecue guys have them making tortillas.
Good.
The Titus guys have the kids going running errands. I'm like the other guy. He's like, "Yep, this is my junior. He's chopping meat too." I'm
That's
just
how
like,
they pass
yo.
it down.
And they
Well,
pass it
yeah.
out, but it's just like, yo,
My
fuck them
parents were
kids,
like
put them
that.
to work, dog.
They would call that
Teach 'em.
tradition. That's
Yeah.
Well,
tradition.
that's teaching them a skill set,
Yep.
so that they always got something to fall back on. Maybe their, passion is something different, but they'll at least know that.
Learn that barbecue trade.
Exactly. They could do pop-ups like Bart's. You know what I'm saying? Just pop it up.
It would be easy if I had 2 kids right now in their 20s.
Oh, now it'd be easier if you had two
but
kids in your
I don't
20s.
think I don't think I'd be doing.
Should have thought about that when you snipped the balls, B.
Yep.
He can unsnip.
I wouldn't,
One of them could have been 18 by now.
Yep.
Yep.
one of them could have been like 26, 27 by now.
Oh, you were like
They
fully
could've been-
loaded, huh?
if I had one at
Rocking it.
21.
You were rocking and rolling.
They could be doing all of it. You just show up, make an appearance, like, "What's up?"
What's
Yeah, but
up?
I would never got to this point if I had any Rugrat kids. I can tell you that right now.
That's not true.
Yeah.
There's no way. I would not be doing barbecue.
I think it would have slowed you down, but you would have
What do you think-
ended
hold-
up doing what you
Hold up. What do you think you would have ended up doing?
Oh, I would have worked for some business and had a sensible job instead of being an entrepreneur since I've been 18.
All right.
Like there's for sure I would have worked for some other business.
Like testing.
You would have
I
been,
would've-
and you would have been hating that.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I
So,
mean-
so when you did the procedure, what were you doing at that time? What
Oh,
your work?
I had my own computer business, like eBay business.
Yeah.
Was going to be starting soon this other security camera business. I mainly worked at PC Mall. I was selling like Macintosh and PCs over the phone as a salesperson. That like paid my bills, and then I had these 2 computer company things I was doing on the side, which eventually they worked out like 2 years later, and I never worked another job after that. So like I've been like self-employed with no other companies except for like 23. 23 I think was like the last time I had a real job.
All right.
So I've survived that long.
There you go.
You know, doing various things, selling, all computer related except for the barbecue business.
Arts would have gone down with Enron, bro.
That's the only one I haven't done that.
Yep. And Ron.
Yeah,
All right.
he would have for sure been involved in that.
All right. Next.
Franco's asking if anyone at the table or treehouse is going to Red Rocks in October.
I am.
I am.
Yeah.
Saying Karina and
I
I
am.
will be there
I'm
from
trying. You
Canada.
going, E-Zone?
Yeah.
I want to
I'm
go to that
going.
one too. We should all go.
Barina's going from Canada.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that's a crazy line.
It's like right by my birthday. I'm gonna be out there too.
Nice.
I barely noticed that your Bart's is Misfits. Right?
Yeah, the Bart is Misfit.
Yeah, that's fucking dope.
Yeah, Scumbags makes this shirt. It's like he's like Bart on Bart's.
Yeah, it's a remix.
Yeah.
Like it. I like it, mate. Yes, this is what's happening. Don't miss out. And show up early so you could see all these legendary groups.
Is this sold out?
It's close to sold out.
Oh damn.
Is that
Buy
the
'em while
same
they're
night?
there.
Is that the same night as Sick New World? I feel like we're playing the same night.
It's I don't know. It's possible.
That or the night before, maybe.
Word.
Steve-O in here saying, I can't stop listening to that Serial Killers album. Y'all just dropped. It's fire.
Oh, thank you very much. If you don't know what he's talking about, it's a new album by Exhibit, Demrick, and Scoop DeVille and myself. It's called This Thing of Ours. You could look for it on all streaming platforms. They also call it Serial Killers. Check it out. It's that raw hip-hop shit.
Let's see here. Mason Hillard saying, much love to everyone. Did you guys see Mark Johnson passed away? Rest in peace, a skateboard icon.
Yeah, rest in peace, man.
R.I.P.
Let's see. We got Karina saying, I like your fit today, B. I've been wearing a lot of gray ever since I let my gray hairs take over, just to match.
Let's go.
Still faithful to wearing red, too, though.
It's gray day. Same here. I was going to wear red today, but I went with the gray.
I hate them gray hairs.
That's why you're dyeing your shit, huh?
Yep.
I know.
Wait, you been dyeing the beard or what, E-Zone?
Just for men?
Just for man, dog.
Just for zone. That's the news.
You're gonna get that Giuliani drip.
I usually take off the fucking the white ones, but I was like, there's a little patch. I'm like, fuck that.
They didn't even do his shit right because like proper, if you dye your shit right, it doesn't drip down.
Yo, Steph, is this what you're saying?
Yeah. That was bad.
Okay,
That's
first
like
of all, I
dye.
wouldn't do it
That's
on my
it.
head, bro. Like, I already know there's no declinage here of like,
Yeah.
of like this. If I shave this off today, it'll be back like next week. I'll have there's no like
It's
balding.
like shoe polish.
Yeah, but like,
like-
that's different. I'm not putting that
They-
shit on my head,
They
bro.
fucked him up.
Yeah, and I can't believe none of his people came out and hit him like this.
Yeah.
A little dap.
Yeah, he needed someone to come just like, yo, let me get that real quick, dog.
He was
You dripping.
Yeah, well,
And
he didn't do himself any favors.
They let him
All right.
stay drippy, man. It got worse and worse.
Too bad for him. All right, next one.
Let's see here. Christian saying San Jose Earthquakes winning the cup this year, first time since 03.
Oh, don't hurt me like that.
Trace will be celebrating.
Trace would be celebrating. His team is in first place. How about that? It's not even really his team.
It's really his day, senior day, and fucking the Twix are in first place
Man,
or whatever place they are.
I
Whatever
think
it is.
they're in first, yeah.
That fucking Trace have this. We'll see at the end of the season, fool.
Yeah.
Any of your players could get injured, Christian. Just know that.
Did he say first or they won the cup?
No, they're in first.
Oh, okay.
They're not in that mode yet. It's league's on pause right now while the World Cup is happening.
Blaze, you sent in the submission yesterday. Or the
That
other
was
day.
days
Monday.
ago, damn it.
Yeah, we just haven't got to submissions really
That's
yet.
all right. This was on Memorial Day. I was just saying, yeah, dabs and then lake for Memorial Day.
How appropriate.
Yeah, it was great, man. It was nice to be out there. It was
Were you
good.
skiing right there? Is that you
No,
back there?
no, that's my friend's kids, man.
I was gonna say.
Oh, they're about to get launched.
Oh, he whipped the shit out of them a couple. I got a good video of him like launching them, and they're perfectly launchable ages, like 10.
yeah, they're
8.
waiting for it.
Yeah, oh yeah. This just whatever. It's repetitive, but anyway, yeah, it was a good time.
Yeah. Salute.
What was that bug that you got? What was
What?
that? What was that?
Oh, it was a dragonfly, man. I just went and tried to put my hand on it, and thing jumped right out of my hand. It was
That
like
shit didn't
blue.
bite?
No, they're cool as hell.
No, they don't bite.
Yeah, they're cool.
They just look crazy.
Yeah, they look cool. I've never
They
wanted to
do.
grab
They're
one.
cool as shit.
Jeff is saying they had the best movie lines back in the day when Will Ferrell said San Diego stands for a whale's vagina.
Yeah. I wonder if he improv that line.
Yeah,
No, I think it's St. Diego.
yeah. He probably did improv that by the way he does
Yeah.
things. Yep. Yeah. No, it's definitely San Diego. Agree to disagree.
Agree to disagree. Oh man. All right.
Oh, that seems to be it so far.
Word up. Salute to all y'all and your submissions and your interactions. That was all the submissions, right?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, just to be sure. Keep them coming to BREALTVcontest@gmail.com, and we puts them on. And if we see any more super chats, we'll take them as we go. Salute. Yeah, man. That was a hilarious movie. Anchorman.
Oh, absolutely. Even the second one
The
was
second
good.
one was funny too.
Yeah, it wasn't the best, but it was still good. I still laughed.
You just killed the only thing I love.
Yep. Oh yeah, Jack Black with
What do you love?
Yep.
I like
was
walks in
great.
the park. I love my dog.
Baxter. That was it.
My
Bye-bye,
dog
Baxter.
Baxter.
That's how I roll.
Yeah, that's how I roll. Yeah. That was a good one.
I mean, this was a hell of a cast right here when you think about it.
That movie is legend.
Yeah.
60% of the time, it
It
works,
works
every time. It's got real pieces of what was it, leopard, a lion, what was
Yeah.
it, panther? It's got real bits of panther in it, so you know it's good.
Yep. It's a cast, all right. It is. It's a freaking cast. Yeah, I
Ain't
wonder if they're going to do a 3.
Who knows? They got a Spaceballs 2 coming out
They
next
sure
year.
do. Like that was like what, 50 years ago, the fucking
40
Spaceballs?
something. It's in the
Yeah.
mid 80s. That was probably like 88.
87.
And supposedly fucking Mel Brooks is going to be in it too.
He's 100 years old.
He's 100 years old, still working.
He looked 100 in the last one.
Yep, but he wasn't. As Yoda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he
Yoda.
he was old back then. He was probably in the 70s back then. Right? Late 60s, early 70s maybe.
I don't know if he was that old, but I'm saying the way he was playing the Yoda character. I mean, he was.
Oh, he
old.
looked old, yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. He's been old for a while to us. He's just gotten older.
He's been old to a lot of people. He's 100.
Yeah.
So shit.
That's crazy. 100.
Yep.
Hell
I
yeah.
think he's 199
I think-
or 100.
I think
He's
you're
right.
right.
There on that cusp.
That's the goal.
So that
right
means
there.
he was alive in the roaring 20s.
Yeah, the man's almost lived a century. Think about that.
Yep.
Psh.
You look like that farmer from that claymation movie with the chickens in the 90s. It just looks like, I don't think anybody here saw it, but it was big for anybody who was young in the 90s.
Well, salute to Mel Brooks.
Yep.
He
Yeah,
also-
this is him in 1970.
Get smart.
He was in
His
his
old movies.
30s or
shit.
40s back here.
Blazing Saddles.
Blazing Saddles was hilarious, yeah.
Love me
Yes.
some Blazing
You
Saddles.
can't make that movie today.
Yeah, they got
Priceless.
Done.
No, but you could
Exactly.
watch what he had already made today.
Yes,
You can make
could.
that movie today.
Yeah, you'll upset too many people.
It has to listen. In order to make that movie, it has to be straight slapstick comedy from
Yeah.
front to back for it to be accepted.
I
If
think-
there's
I
any
think-
kind of storyline to it that's supposed to be this or that, then it gets a little weird.
That movie within the first 5 minutes, it's like, what?
Come on. Dave Chappelle first episode, Clayton
Oh
Bigsby.
my God. You're right. But that was also 20 years ago.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
Over
Chappelle could
20
come
years
out
ago. I know.
right now and do something like that.
Yeah.
maybe he can. Not everybody can.
Yeah.
I mean, people are like there's comedians getting heat for every little thing today. You know, they can't be as free as they once were with some of the jokes.
Yeah, you had All in the Family, Sanford and Son, The Jeffersons, all that kind of comedy was great. Just people too sensitive today.
Those
When it was
shows are all
comedy,
still on
it was
TV.
to be funny.
Well, you could still do some of that. It's where people take it today that sometimes the jokes are a little too extreme.
Not in All in the Family. You couldn't do that one today. The words they used. Oh no, they went, straight slurs. Like actual slurs.
Oh no, I know that
throat.
you couldn't say the word you're
Right.
talking about
Yes.
today on TV,
Multiple.
but you could do
Just
that
comedy.
show for sure. I mean, they did a live version of it not too long ago. They took 3 Norman Lear shows and did them live on one of the networks,
Oh, wow.
and All in the Family was one of them.
I had no idea.
Yeah, I can't remember who they got to play.
Was it funny?
Archie.
Not the same.
I mean, it's the same lines as they were.
Yeah.
Because they're reenacting what they had already done. It's just in today's deal, right? And it just, I don't know if it hit the same. And I think they flipped it too. I think they flipped it. Who played Archie? You could probably look this up, Bolton. I think they fucking reversed it.
Nobody could.
Oh no,
Woody
Woody Harrelson.
Harrelson.
There you go. Yeah.
Nobody could redo what they did back
Carol
then.
O'Connor, yeah. no
But you
way.
could easily do that type of program in a modern.
Yeah, just
setting.
not the words. They used every racial slur.
Yeah, but we don't use those words. We could
Yeah.
use modern words that are the equivalent.
Yeah. This is when they redid it.
Meathead's dead.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Tough
Bob Reiner's gone. The real Meathead.
Yep.
Yeah.
Terrible. What? Oh, by the way, whatever happened with that case? That case with his son
They're
is just
still
like
going through
lingering
it.
on still.
Yeah, it's still lingering.
Yeah.
I mean, he's cooked, as they say today.
What's with Diddy, by the way? I was thinking that the other day. How much longer
He's
does
just,
he have?
he's
Like,
just serving his time. He's still got a minute.
what did he get? How many years did he wind up getting?
Didn't he get 4 years?
No idea. I was just thinking about that. I was like,
I think he got
Long.
4 years, maybe.
do you think?
Or maybe it was
come back?
11. What was it? What did he get?
I'm seeing a 50-month sentence.
50 months?
50
Yeah, that's what it
months?
says.
That's less than 5 years.
It's less than 5 years,
They're
yeah.
like a little over
About
4 years.
4.5.
48 months, 2 months. 48 months is 4, so it's 4 months and 4 years, 2 months.
I heard he was already out.
He's supposed to be
He's not
released on April
Yeah, this
15th,
step tone. I heard he
2028.
was out.
He's supposed to what?
Be released on April 15th, 2028.
Sounds
Okay.
about right.
Do
No.
you think he can make a recovery when he comes out?
No.
You
I don't
think so?
I don't know.
I
I
don't
mean,
know.
I can't call it.
Kanye's making a recovery. I think anybody can make a recovery.
Yeah, but Kanye is not in this. It didn't get caught up in the same twist this guy has.
He did offend some powerful people, though.
Yeah, he did
So
that,
great.
but I'm saying like he don't have the same type of allegations that's happening for Puffy because Puffy's locked up for what he's locked up for, but he's still got 20 some odd other civil lawsuits coming at him, all for the same type of shit. Like Kanye doesn't have any of that.
Kanye took out an ad during the Super Bowl to sell a swastika T-shirt.
Yeah, but
That's like-
that's
that's
not
crazy.
someone claiming that you're raping them.
No, I get it, but that's
It's not the
crazy.
Same. It is crazy, but it's not the same. They can. That's freedom of speech. As fucked up as it is, that's freedom of speech. He can do that.
Oh, he legally definitely
Yes.
could, for sure.
What's going on with Diddy is a whole different thing. So Kanye could definitely be rehabilitated before Diddy could, for sure, all day. You know what I mean? So people would forgive Kanye because he's a musical genius and all that. I don't think you could call Diddy a musical genius where people would just be willing to forgive. But hey, listen, there's a lot of people that were forgiving of fucking R.
They
Kelly,
still are. There's a lot of people like still support him.
People was
and that is wild
Yeah,
to me.
it
if
is, and
he
they do.
did a concert, be real, after he got out of prison, that shit would sell out.
Who, R. Kelly?
100%.
100%.
Yeah, for sure.
Yo,
And that's
People
wild.
people forget, and if it was their daughters, they wouldn't be so likely to forget.
Yeah.
But this is the way it is. Like back in the day, that wouldn't have been acceptable, and no one would be forgiven of that, right?
Yeah.
But some people, like look the other way on shit, and that's unfortunate because if it was anybody else, that person would be climbing out of that and having a triumphant comeback after doing some fucked up shit like that and being not only accused but found guilty of it. You know what I mean? For people, so to people forgiving that, that's pretty crazy.
I didn't see the doc, but from what I heard, it was like he had girls in cages and like crazy shit. Like
R. Kelly's still selling out the Forum.
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like if it's that wild that you had underage girls and shit literally locked in cages, how are you forgiving that?
Yeah, he's
How do you forgive that?
That's
there are people that will. You know what I'm saying? But and other people that will just be like, nah, I ain't fucking with that dude. You know what I mean? And it'll be the same for Diddy. It just like it was for OJ. There was people that thought he killed her and people that, were like, no, that ain't it. And when he got out of jail, there was the people that didn't fuck with him. They let him know, we don't fuck with you. And then the people that fanned out over him. That's just the way it is. Some people are going to forgive you even when you don't deserve the forgiveness. Yeah. But it ain't for me to say. That's God to do. You know what I'm saying? But it's like that. Some are going to look the other way on it. Because he's, R. Kelly's such a great artist that they're going to look the other way. Never mind that it could have been your daughter or your sister. You know what I mean?
But a lot of those people did look away for the longest, you know what I mean, until he got caught. Because a lot of people did know about that.
True that.
So it's
and that's
and
fucked
those are
up.
the same people that are going to show up to the comeback tour,
And that's who you should fucking take note of and be like, pfft. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, you won't see me hanging.
Beast games, baby. Beast games.
You won't see me hanging with dude or the other dude. Because I don't agree with the shit they did. I'm not going to judge them and say, oh, they should be fucking locked up forever or this or that. That's not for me. But what I can say is that I will not fuck with them. But that's me.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, any of you guys that buy the resale tickets for that concert, I'm going to take note who you are.
Don't make the list. Right, next.
BC's saying, why does Cypress have this show right after Sick New World Texas? Was at Sick New World Vegas, but didn't do Texas.
Well, because with the Sick New World, they changed parts of the lineup in different places. Like in Vegas that we performed, Deftones weren't on that. They're on the one in Texas. We're not on the ones in Texas. We were in the one in Vegas, and there's going to be some groups that you might have saw on the Vegas one in Texas, and there's others like ourselves that are not, and vice versa. That's just the way they ran it. Don't know why it was like that. Sure, it would have been great for Deftones to be on both, and it would have been great for Cypress to be on both, but that's not the way the promoters worked it out.
Hold them accountable.
It's the best way I can explain it. We have no control over that. That's all the promoters.
Release the promoter files. Let's hold them accountable.
Hold them up. All right.
You guys are talking about people with no kids. Here's like a little list of icons. You got Oprah, Dolly Parton, Betty White.
Yep.
Nobody's knocked up Dolly Parton.
They didn't know that none of these ladies wanted kids because guess what? Their careers were first. They chose for this to be like, this is what I'm going to do, and I cannot be slowed down.
Oh, yeah.
John Cena.
Yeah. He's
Helen Mirren, okay.
He said it would slow him down, and he does not want that, bro.
Definitely Jennifer Aniston, Keanu.
Real bad breath.
And
Of course, Ricky Gervais don't got no kids.
Seth Rogen doesn't.
Seth Rogen.
Now, back
Stevie Nicks, your favorite.
Yeah, but that's kind of like a good thing, bro. She did too much drugs.
Too much coke.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
She's Elvie from Scarface.
Sometimes,
Elvie!
chicks that have partied
Your
too
woman's
much.
polluted.
Sometimes if you want a chick that's partied too much, and you're like, damn, she was bad. You might as well take her with the kid, bro, because you gambling and then you take it after her party era. There's a good chance damaged goods, bro.
Elvira, you want Elvira? I will go away. You can have Elvira. Yeah.
Begging for his life.
Begging for his life.
He was hoping so
Bitch
bad that
ass
was
Frank.
gonna work.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like that's.
He was like, I'm already taking her, and I'm taking all your shit.
Yep.
Give her
taking-
away.
You know what,
That's
dude?
the fucked up
I'm
part.
gonna go take
You
her.
can't
once I
give
shoot
you can't give me what I'm taking.
Word, because he went right to her house with blood on him.
Yeah.
Frank is gone.
I think
He says Frank's finish.
I'd say for most of that list, they probably, you know, because of their careers, that they probably generally all avoided having kids, but don't think they weren't like having their, you know, their fun too. They just got lucky.
Lucky?
Yeah, I think
What do you mean lucky?
they didn't have
It worked
them.
out for them.
That's
Yeah.
not luck. That's like them saying.
No, he means like lucky that it worked out for them. Yeah.
Oh,
like that-
well,
for what they
I
wanted.
mean, that's why they committed to the life they committed to. It's the work. Cannot be distracted by anything else. That's not luck. That's a vision.
No, but I'm saying they were all those people been in relationships. It's not like they weren't like hooking up with people. You know
They
what I
could
mean?
have tied tubes like Dusty.
Those,
Yeah.
those don't seem like careless people like that, though.
Yeah.
Every time John.
And with in Oprah's case, I believe, you know, the other thing to do with that is she was also like raped at one point, and she was a victim.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And so, like, you know, when it's career orientated and that shit happens, chances are there might not be kids in the future. I'm focused on this platform. I'm focused on educating people and all the things that Oprah has been known to do.
Dude, I bet you every time somebody asks John Cena if they want to have a kid, that fool's like, can't see me.
Can't see me.
He ain't gonna see me or them kids, bro.
See this? It stands for the 5 condoms I got in my pocket.
Yeah. There's more
actually,
like the doctor's hand chopping his nuts because he probably got the old snip.
Oh, you snipping, huh?
Yeah,
There's like a lot of
probably.
like Pew research on this. Like it says like 57% of adults under 50 who say they're unlikely to ever have kids say the biggest reason they just don't want to.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the biggest reason they don't want children.
Yeah, but these are people that are career people. And some of them make a definitive choice, just like my man Bart's over here. You know what I'm
Well, you
saying?
have to though. I mean, on some level, you know,
But you're right, Steph. I would imagine that at some points in their life, the maternal shit within a woman kicked in at some point and said, it would be nice, or what would it be like to have a kid? But in the end, it's not what happened for
You know,
them.
I was watching something that they were talking about this exact issue that kind of said that because, you know, we're classified as mammals and it's in our instinct that it's in our instinct to want to have kids, but because, you know, our way, the way we move depends on the environment around us. It hasn't necessarily been a great environment where you want to necessarily bring an offspring into the world as compared to, like, you know, when everything is thriving, like, you know, if a rabbit is gonna have a kid, there's plenty of grass everywhere, there's a place to hide and all this stuff. But like the pressures and the current state of the world we're in has kind of like mentally put everybody in a place where
I don't want to bring a kid into
our
this
own
world. Yeah.
instincts don't let us fathom the possibility or any logical reasoning for us to want to bring an offspring. And that kind of really made a lot of sense because I'm just like, fuck, it's so fucking expensive, bro. Housing crisis fucking everywhere, bro. There's not even that many jobs. It's just like, fool, I'm just setting myself up for failure and this person.
And the world is getting more fucked
Yeah.
up. Do I want to bring another human being into this crazy ass world? That's what a lot of people think too. If it's not career orientated, it's that. Or can I afford to do this?
That part has a lot to do with
Like
it.
if you're barely surviving, is scraping in, that's not an ideal thing. You know what I mean? And
not.
some women, you know, are getting pregnant by these fucking deadbeat dudes who don't have shit already. You know what I mean? They get knocked up by some motherfucker who leaves and doesn't contribute anything to their shit. They're scraping.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's, you know, people are, you know, looking at different things these days. But
It's a lot of psychological shit that stops people from having it
Yeah.
compared to before.
well, look, all in all, we're not the ones who are qualified to tell you what you should do. Do what you feel is right for you, and you know, go see doctors and stuff like that. Do it all right. All right. And salute to everybody that got down with us today in spite of these deep conversations, because I know we're random as fuck, but sometimes, you know, we hit different nerves and shit like that. So salute to y'all for being here with us, and pass that positivity around. I am not high enough today. I'm thinking too fast.
yeah.
Cali Blaze.
Shout out to everybody at the table. 5150s Insane Asylum. Got 5 new hash hole combos that just dropped today, so go check those out.
Boom.
Follow me at Cali_Blaze or CaliBlaze.net. Much love.
Well, thanks for having me today. And
Pop-up's coming.
I was about to say the next pop-up is
Yeah.
coming. No, I'm just joking.
You're not.
Yeah.
Right now, I don't have any pop-ups scheduled, but if you want to hit me up for catering, I can do that. No problem. And I'll be back here tomorrow with barbecue for everyone at the table here.
Come on.
Nice.
I'm ready.
It's Thursday.
All right.
That's C-.
Yo, shout out the Insane Asylum. Shout out to Ray Morning Shot Film. Shout out to the Dominator. I need to go get that black market doctor to get that vasectomy from Lake Bard.
shit.
So let's see what's up.
You gonna go see his Indian doctor?
Yep.
Yeah.
What up, Seth?
You can get that black market snip. Shout out Mark Sargent, Karen B, David Y, E-Zone B, Callie Blaze, Dustin, Bolton, Ray at Morning Shot Films, Terran Velhammer, Dominator, Aton, Pedro, Javi Lopez, Son Doobie, C-, Everlast, all y'all in the Asylum. Y'all have a good week. Catch y'all on Friday. E-Zone.
You guys would like to continue these conspiracies and theories, tune in tomorrow at 9:30 for the We Don't Smoke the Same podcast. We will definitely go there if you guys want to. Also, thank you everybody who tuned in for the sale on Whatnot yesterday at Flavors by E-Zone. Make sure you guys follow me for part 3. That was just wave 2, so there's another wave coming as well. A lot of Cypress Hill Deadstock concert shirts went yesterday. I was like, damn, I was in high school when some of these shirts were out. Fucking sick ass shirts. So make sure you guys follow me on Whatnot for that. And new stuff on the website, flavorsbyezone.com, like this hat. High and Hungry drops on Friday too.
Stay with love. Swallow that.
BREALTV.